Yo, what up, bro? Dre Raphael, what's going on? He's phenomenon. Kobe, Kobe Bryant, what's going on? Hey, yo, tall thing, what up, bro? No, third ward, I'm on it. No, sir, we on it today. We on it today. Scott Hayward, you got it, bro. What's up? Governor of Death Star, you got it, man. What's going on? Mike Shinnery, what's up, bro? Sam I am, what's up? What? Let me see them shiny Wookie shoes. I'm confused. I don't know what the hell that was about, Ty City, but okay. You don't know what you're saying. Those chicks are gonna get hands put on them. Put to them. Dallas, what's up, bro? Go, what up? Sigma Jones, what's going on, bro? Oh, okay. What are those? Okay. Nah, man, there ain't no Wookie shoes, bro. Those the Air joints that they based the three off. That's the shoes they based the Air Jordan 3 off before they made the Jordan 3. That's a low key. That's some low key heat, man. That's some cheap heat. A lot of people skipped out on. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and hop into this thing, bro. Shout out to everybody coming through, man. I really appreciate y'all. And today, you got it, Liam Johnson. You got it, man. Today we're gonna get in on this whole young black girls are being disrespected by black boys again. We're into the colorism thing, right? Every time I speak on colorism, it's usually it's a fan favorite because the way I bring it down, of course, we're gonna touch on the triple I syndrome, the intrinsic inferiority and insecurity complex suffered by mostly dark skinned black women. And again, of course, I'm talking about dark skinned black women. All right. Nah, Ty City, hey, wait, let me know, man. Ain't nothing, bro. I ain't got what I used to have, but I still got a little bit of heat now. I showed a little bit of my hand. You know I'm with it. Yep. Yeah, they not, man. But again, this whole thing, and we got black women out here again. And hey, man, wow, bro. Man, we talk about y'all don't know what we up against, bro. Shout out to Game Changer. You got it, bro. Man, this whole they talk about misogynoir, right? How black men talk about black women and so on and so forth, but they never you know acknowledge the fact that these black women are 9 times out of 10 usually darker skinned black women too willing participants in whatever it may be, from a tip drill video to with Nelly way back to this recent thing with Blueface or whatever. All these things that pretty much destroy the image and everything of black women, but they willingly participate in for pennies on the dollar, if anything at all, other than just getting your face out there and some notoriety, right? Before the whole Instagram thing, we had the shout out Hope. What's up with you, bro? You got it. Before the whole Instagram thing, we had the video vixen. We had the video vixen, and people like Melissa Ford and Buffy the Body. It was one more. Who else was it? She wasn't black though. Vita Guerra wasn't black. There was one more black chick. It was another black chick. Karen Steffens. All of these attractive females that were the it girl for whoever the star rapper's video was at the time, right? You know, they usually be in some type of, you know, scantily clad, sexually provocative clothing, things like that, so on and so forth. And you know, a couple of them along the lines have done some tell-all stories or so on and so forth. And you know, it's been told about how they got down in the industry. You know, a woman pretty much doing what she does by nature, and that's broker her beauty for her beauty, and in the black woman's case, at least back in the day, her beauty and her booty for her security. Okay, brokering beauty and booty for security. All right. So nowadays, the video vixen chick is pretty much done. There's no more value in the industry because they're a dime a dozen, because every chick that's got an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter is a video girl now. She's a model now. She's a what do they call them? An influencer. Okay. So and if you want to get on and in a, you know, time where likes and views are worth more than dollars, you know, that's the social currency is worth more than actual currency. Or I wouldn't say worth more. Social currency creates and generates actual currency. That's how a lot of these females get found out. So today we're going to be discussing this video here about this young black lady, and I'm guessing she's a young girl. I'm guessing she's a girl that's like teenage age or whatever. But of course, TikTok niggas love you know, running TikTok in the ground. Like I said, niggas can't have nothing for long until they run in the ground. And we just gonna go with this one, all right? And that shit by mistake. So let's see.
To every black girl on TikTok, I'm here to say that I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we have to sit here and watch our race and our culture of women be bashed and disrespected just so they can uplift other females of other color. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that when we see a boy of our own color, we're so insecure and traumatized that we don't even think, am I pretty enough anymore? We have to sit and think, does he even want me because of the color of my skin? And I'm so sorry that we have to go through that. You're beautiful, and I want you to know it. I promise.
And shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. Okay, these machines, they can fake it, but no tears. The girl didn't drop not one tear, bro. Not one tear out of all this horrible bad acting and stuff, right? So let me go ahead and get this out here on Front Street. Then we'll get into the whole, you know, meat potatoes of this thing. Black women, y'all don't own black men, just like black men have never owned you. And the thing is now is that black men are starting to understand, as the young kids say, a lot of y'all, and I'm not gonna say the majority, but a big portion of y'all belong to the streets. Okay? You've made it this way. You've made that bed, and as they say back in the day, now you gotta lay in it. You know, the attitude, the neck rolling, the finger snapping. I don't need no man. I'm independent. INDE. You know, what was Beyonce's thing? To the left. All of that shit, right? And you know what black men have done? Black men have started to understand that, you know what? I ain't got to put up with this shit. I ain't got to tolerate this shit. I can just get the fuck on and go to Becky, Rosa, Mailing, you know, Esmeralda. What's a Muslim name? I don't know what a Muslim name would be. You know, whatever a Muslim name is, you know, even the African girl. American black women, your monopoly on black men has long been over, but now it's officially over and probably shall never ever return until you're willing to fucking do what other women do. Black men have had a taste. Black men have had a taste of, steak, filet mignon, after being forced to fucking eat hot dogs and bologna sandwiches their entire lives. And I'm not a proponent of dating out or whatever. My preference is and has always been black women, black females, so on and so forth. So I'm not one of these guys. I'm not particularly attracted to white women. I'm not particularly attracted to Asian women. Okay. I can respect one if I see them, but I'm not one of these guys that go, ooh, white girl, ooh, Chinese girl, ooh, Japanese girl, or Korean. No, that's not me. That's not me, bro. Y'all know me. She need to be red. You know what I'm saying? She got to have a pretty face, big titties, fat ass, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? That's me. That's how I get down. Okay. But again, that's not good enough. Even though it's a black woman, because I don't like the darker skin, a black woman is my complexion, I'm somehow in the same category as a black man that would praise an Asian woman, a white woman, Arab woman, whoever else, right? Hispanic woman, Latina woman, all those other things, right? Okay. So I come to the conclusion, man, after thinking about it, doing some long thinking and stuff like this, because y'all keep running around here talking about, and shout out to the Black Woman's Perspective. I saw Sister George, she was in the building earlier. Shout out to Sister George, she's still here. I had this conversation and I brought it up about black women being like the least married, not only the least married, dating out the least, and there's a reason for that. Okay, there's a reason for that. All right. Oh shit, the Haitian. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you. Femininity is so intoxicating. Yep. Speak from the brother, the Haitian again. So it's not a thing about brothers not liking black women, because brothers get with women from the Caribbean, they get with sisters from the women from the continent, so on and so forth. They get with Afro-Latina women from South America, Central America, and also in the Caribbean. And again, I have to go back to, I thought y'all was all just one boat stop. Remember that? Remember that meme? The only difference between us is a boat stop. Puerto Ricans are black. Dominicans are black. Brazilians are black. Colombians are black. All the people black women claim. Appreciate you, Chief Rocker. Thank you, brother. All the people, black women claim, as being like the source of this beauty and everything, right? Why can't black men get with one of those women? I mean, when y'all having the, black women the shit, and black women are the best and the finest and the sexiest woman on the planet and all these other things, you guys use them. So if that's cool, why can't a black man, be with one of them instead of one of you Americanized, heavily feminist, even though you guys don't, feminism has never ever benefited the black woman in any real way, shape, form, or fashion. Feminism was a Trojan horse used to actually destroy black people as a whole, but black women were the Trojan horse, and we've been on a decline ever since. You have idiots that hop on here and tell you black women didn't choose the government over the man. They didn't choose the government over the husband. They didn't do that. They didn't choose welfare. Bro, it's documented, well documented. Easily and well fucking documented. Supported and upheld to this day. Shout out to Game Changer. Game Changer did a video about the thing from the 80s. If you're still here, Game Changer, can you give me the name of that documentary? Explaining of how black women have been using their children, not the man now, not the man, but like I said, and I've said this 1,000 times, black women have been using their children as their source of survival for at least 5 or more generations now. Vanishing Families. Appreciate you, Game Changer. Vanishing Families. If you haven't seen that, make sure you go find that. I think it's free. I think it's free on YouTube, or you should be able to find it somewhere. But look at that documentary, Vanishing Families, of how the Black woman has turned her child into the source of income, shelter, food, and all those things that a man is supposed to provide for a woman in a family. Because why? She'd rather have all the benefits of that. Shout out to every other race, XYZ. Appreciate you, brother, for the Canadian $2. She'd rather have all of that with what? No control of the Black man. No input of the Black man. No influence of the Black man. Where she's the queen. She's the head, the beginning and the end. She's the wise woman amongst fools. She never ever tells the truth or reveals to her children her faults. She doesn't know what femininity is, or she knows what it is, but she refuses to adapt to it or to invoke it in her own life, because what that would mean her submitting to a man. And what queen would just give up her kingdom and have to be under the rulership of a man when she could just do things her way, no matter how it was to the the deficit of everybody around her, and she enjoyed the spoils. Again, all of these things, a woman brings a woman gets with the man. The woman controls sex in America, hands down, without a doubt, can't be denied. A woman controls sex in America, the way it's had, with whom it's had with, the time, place, all of those things. A woman cannot get pregnant without allowing a man to get her pregnant. I say it again. A woman in the United States of America has to allow, the majority of times, okay, of course, we're not speaking on sexual assaults or unfortunately, any type of sexual improprieties. Those do happen. I'm not saying those do not happen, but by all means, those are nowhere near the majority. Okay, we're nowhere near to 50% of sexual encounters being forceful. Okay, that's the bullshit that this feminist pill has gotten you women to, especially you Black women, to start acting like happens. My bad, brother. Let me shout out your brother Hulk. Appreciate you. The crisis pushed these anti-Black man feminists to the complete desperation. Their attitude and choices along the wall are all in tandem to keep them alone in a time of crisis to suffer. Exactly, bro. And you know what? Like I said, this right here is going to be anti-gravity. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This right here is going to be, like I said, I think it's this is Custer's last stand, man, for Black women right here. Okay? But let me get back to it. The reason why I'm saying that, and let me get back to the young girl. Listen, again, I said this a couple of weeks ago when I did the dark skin or light skin panel, one of the two, whichever one it was. The reigning and current Miss Universe, okay? Miss Universe, not Miss America, not Miss, whatever, the universe, the most beautiful woman in the world right now is a woman from Africa, a natural woman with her natural hair, her natural body, a beautiful dark skin tone, all of these things. And again, this is how I know Black women don't think they're beautiful themselves. God damn, Haitian shit. Damn. And those Black men have been deprived from femininity for so long. When they finally get a taste of it from the cultures of women, they're gone. And once they're gone forever. No substitute for femininity. The Haitians, appreciate you, brother, again, bro. Blowing it up. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, Brandon L., I'm going to get to it, man. I'm going to explain it. I'm going to explain my madness. I'm going to explain the method of my madness. Give me time, all right? Let me give you time. We got to walk down the street. But the reason I know, goddamn, Chief Rocker, shit, Pete James, with all the women who were with the black football player, that were drafted, instant millions of child support alone if they get pregnant on purpose and divorced if married. Yep. Yeah, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, brothers, for supporting, man. You guys supporting heavy today, man. Appreciate you. Where was I? Y'all make me lose my train of thought with this bread. What was the thing? Oh, yeah. The sister that's the Miss Universe. You know the perfect time for black women to shake the fake hair addiction, the weave addiction, the European beauty standard addiction was this pandemic. You know, where you couldn't go out and get fake hair, buy the fake hair, or go to a beauty salon or something to get the fake hair installed. A good, maybe not a full 2 months, but most places were like a month and a half. That'd be 45 days. That would have been a good time for you to, get on some type of regimen to get your hair more healthier and not necessarily go completely natural. Not saying everybody can't go natural. I understand that, right? Shout out to Game Changer again. Thank you. Hey, there's the video for Vanishing Families. If you haven't seen that, you need to see it. Okay, this right here is the one of the roots of the proof for when anybody ever tells you that bullshit about black women ain't never chose welfare over the black men. The black men just left. Kindly direct them to that video, okay? and the popularity of bow-leggedness back in the 80s. Bow-leggedness could get you a baby. Baby and bitches back in the 80s. But let me get back on track, man. So listen, one of the perfect times for black women to really, embrace their natural beauty, how they are themselves, come to love themselves, start gaining and creating. God damn, bro. Oh shit. Shout out to the Haitian, man. Haitian hitting it up, bro. Appreciate you, Haitian. Mr. Fantastic, give it to with the straight no chaser. Hey, man, you know how I get down, man. So, all these things that black women claim black men don't like, well, black women don't like it either. It's obvious you don't like it because, again, you put on somebody else's hair. Nowadays, you guys are putting on makeup to usually lighten your skin. Hold on, let me see this. Let me show y'all this right here. Let me show you this right here. This young lady. Let me go back. Let me go back to it and let me make it a little bit bigger. Hold on. All right. Let me share this. Hold on, let me share my screen. Shit, let me make some shit. Let me see. Yeah, cool. Yep. All right, great. Share my screen. You guys can see that, right? Everybody sees the hey man, Crystal Swirls channel was called. Did anybody see how delusional Crystal Swirls channel was when she called out Cynthia? If black men and women keep this shit up, it ain't gonna go well for either party. Love formidable fantasy. Hey, listen, man, I keep telling y'all this, bro. This is the thing that I don't think people can understand. But look at this young lady here, and I imagine she's speaking from the realm of a young black girl. So I'm going to think that she's underage and she's a minor. So I'm not saying this in any sexual way, shape, form, or fashion. I say again, I'm not saying this in any way, shape, form, or fashion. But she's looks to be a beautiful young lady. She's of darker skin tone, but you can see what does she have on her face? Hella fucking foundation and makeup. Okay, hella foundation and makeup to make herself what? Lighter. So when you go back and you complain about black boys not wanting black girls or women being darker and all these other things and so on and so forth, and she didn't mention dark skin, but she's dark skinned, and of course, whenever dark skinned black women say black women, they are in code speaking about dark skinned black women. They can't say dark skinned black women because they say dark skinned black women, then they're telling on themselves and they're showing their insecurity. They're just proving it. But you notice you'll never ever see a light-skinned woman come out and say, black men not choosing us. Or highly attractive fucking females come out and say, oh, black men not choosing. No, man. No. Dark-skinned black women, I need y'all to stop this shit, man. Y'all gotta stop it. Okay? And you see, she got on this, she did this fake video where she fake cried, didn't drop a tear, and all these other things, and so on and so forth, with makeup up. Lighter, her I don't know what they call the shit, but like highlighters and shit, or whatever the fuck that shit is, whatever it is, right? Yeah. Hey, hey, bro, that mortician special, baby. That mortician special. You got hella fucking black women walking around here to this day, especially dark-skinned black females. And mind you, if you have some type of blemish or like birthmark or like vitiligo or something like that, I can understand it. That's a big difference in a thing that may require you to, you know what I'm saying, until you get to the point, or you may never even gain that level of confidence where you actually need makeup. Okay, I understand that. All right, but again, just like weed. Shout out to Game Changer for the $2. Give your bow-legged game up. Yeah, man, you gotta break them legs, man. Just like weed, man. Black women complain about the European beauty standard and every other man, or especially black men, choosing other women over them, and they think other women are more beautiful than them, or they choose them more than them. But yet still, that's who y'all copy. Okay? And then when it's done to you in reverse, i.e., bad Barbie or bad baby, whatever name, bad baby, right? Bad baby, whatever the fucking name. I don't know. The little Catch Me Outside girl. Catch Me Outside girl. I don't know what the hell her name is. But the Catch Me Outside girl does the inverse, then it's cultural appropriation. Well, hold on. Y'all been culturally appropriating since at least the 2000s. See, when I was a kid, if and when a girl got weave done, before, you know, I remember updos. See, y'all motherfuckers don't know about no updos. All right. Where they would take the, you know, moms would actually let their daughter's hair grow to a decent length, and you know, they go and get it permed and all that shit, and you know, the damn hair be high as a Kid and Play fade, bro. But it's their hair, right? And if she did have some extensions or something put into it, it was still made to look like black hair, not this long flowing shit, so on and so forth. You know, it was her hair. But then the 2000s hit. Then the 2000s hit, and you saw this influx of weave, fake hair. And not just the braids, because I know before that we had the braids. You know, everybody wanted the poetic justice braids. What was the other one? I think what had braids and Jason's lyric. You know, a lot of black females start rocking the braids, but of course the braids was tied to what? African heritage and all these things and so on and so forth. The braids came in with the red, black and green shit, back to Africa shit, right? Excuse me. So, but in the 2000s, man, that's when everybody started to get this fucking weave. And ever since then, with that weave, bro, it's just gotten more extravagant and more, you know, more lavish and more unbelievable. Bitch motherfucking bald yesterday, and now she got motherfucking 10 feet of hair. Rapunzel goddamn today. Hold on, bitch. Hold on now. I know. Come on now. This ain't even your texture, shawty. This ain't even your grade, ma'am. All right? You can't have a motherfucking SOS and Brillo pad yesterday, and not today. You motherfucking you know what I'm saying? You Heather Locklear and shit. What's going on here? What's going on here? Yeah, Charles Merchant. You see, a wig used to be something for old ladies. You know, because, you know, as you get older, ladies lose their hair. You know what I'm saying? But now these young chicks, man, these units, they call it units. They got whole hair units, man. Like they installing a refrigerator or some shit. Or some motherfucking or some factory equipment, a unit. Like, damn, bitch, you got a hair unit? You know? Yep. Or they walking around with the damn the bonnet on out in public. And let's not even get into these fucking 6-inch eyelashes and shit. All these things that they claim, are European or other beauty standards that even other groups of women don't take to the extreme that black women take it to. And furthermore, men don't give a fuck about. I.e., early Nia Long with the shortcut. Then you had Halle Berry with the shortcut. Up to today, you got the extreme of what's her name? Amber Rose with just the Caesar. All right, that even low. A man don't give a damn about your hair, man. He don't. Hell, it's this porn star chick out there too. I can't think of her name, but her too. Got the nice little 1.5 all the way around. Little edge up and everything. Point the burns. Got to point the burns, man, around the back. Point the burns around the back. Yep, silencer. Forgot about that. Yeah, T-Boz had the bob too. Plenty of women out here to where they give you this excuse about, we got to have long hair to compete and be beautiful and all this shit. No, ma'am, you don't. No, you don't. But y'all made it that way, and it's just like, okay. If you find a nigga don't care. I've never in my life, again, my 36 plus years of living, heard a nigga say, hey man, sorry, shawty, I know you butt ass naked, and I know you got, you know what I'm saying, them legs wide open, you ready for me to hop in there, but them eyelashes, where your eyelashes at? I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. All right, I think I'm gonna head out on some SpongeBob shit. I ain't never heard a nigga say, hey, is that Brazilian hair? That's not Brazilian hair. That's not natural Brazilian. I'm sorry, Charlie. I'm good, man. I'm gonna have to pass it up. Hit me back once you get that, that Brazilian in here, man. Once you get that Brazilian in there, then I can come back and run you this dick. But until then, I'm sorry. Just Look, man. Y'all are making up a whole bunch of this bullshit. Just to fucking stay in your own insecurity and inferiority complex, man. It's only y'all complaining. Dark-skinned black women, I say again, it's only you. Only you can act like no one wants you. All right? Only you can claim you're beautiful when you don't believe you're beautiful yourself. Only you can say you want a man, but you don't want to do shit you got to do to keep a man. That's black women. Y'all are like the fucking Smokey Bear of bad fucking relationship advice. Bad women advice. That's black women. Only you can fuck up your opportunity with a perfectly fucking good man and choose a nigga that's gonna fuck your life up and never be there to add any value to it. Only you. That's what black women do. So, being that black women are having such a hard time, with apparently black men choosing them and choosing other women and praising white women and praising Latino women, praising Asian women, all this other shit. Hey, I have a simple and very easy compromise here. I have a very easy solution for you, ladies. Because back in, I think it was 2017. Hold on, make sure. When was this? 2015. Up to 2015, right? They did this thing for the breakdown of interracial marriage and relationships in the United States. And lo and behold, the two biggest disparities were between blacks and Asians, where 24% of black men were interracially married compared to only 12% of black women, where for Asians, it was 36% of Asian women married out, intermarried, versus 21% of Asian men. So being that Asians clearly don't fucking like each other. Asians, and that's why I don't understand y'all niggas. All right. As much as y'all love, y'all talk that shit about well, you know, Mei Ling and Chung Lee and all of that shit, man. Even they don't want them. You know what I'm saying? They don't even want them. Okay. Oh shit! Shout out to the brothers for the cash app. Hold on, let me get you on here with the cash app. Definitely appreciate y'all on that one. For man Sigma Jones, appreciate you, brother, for showing support for the channel. Thank you. And we got my man. Come on, goddamn it. Roastmaster One. Appreciate you, brother. Roastmaster One, man. Thank you. Say I'm on fire today, bro. Hey, man. Gotta keep it toasty, right? So, hey, Brandon L, this is their chance. Hey, Brandon L, you mean to tell me, I'm just asking, black women talk about how fine they are with the bodies, and oh shit, man, Hulk done hit me on the cash app too, man. Appreciate you, Hulk, man. Thank you, Hulk, for the cash app. Damn, man, y'all brothers showing out today, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you, man. Make sure y'all like the stream, man, so we can get more people to come in here. Y'all know YouTube's hating on me, so y'all got 100 people in here, man. I only got 60 likes, man. Get them likes up, man. I need like 25 more likes before I keep going, baby. Come on, let's go now. Come on now. Come on now. Get them likes up, baby. Come on, I need like 10 more likes. Come on, man. 10 of them. Come on. Hit one of the hands, man. Up or down, nigga. Y'all know how I get down. Come on, let's go. There we go. Come on. 7 more. 7. Up or down, up or down, up or down. 7 more. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on now. There we go. 5. I need 5 more. 5 more. Up or down. All of them been up so far. I appreciate you. There we go. Let's get it. All right. Now we there. Let's go. So, like my man Brandon L said, a lot of these Asian dudes are having to resort to fake women. Fake. You know, don't say nothing, no personality, none of that shit. They got some real shit on the way for y'all ass. They got these motherfucking them Android bitches coming down the pipe, but a lot of motherfuckers can't afford them. So luckily for y'all, black women, before they become affordable, if I was y'all need to be, god damn, bro, y'all ain't bullshitting today. Shit. Y'all niggas, hey, man. Hey, I like stimulus. I like stimulus money too. Shout out to Jessica X with them British pounds. Appreciate you. On the cash app. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. Y'all are coming through today. Yeah, man. 3rd degree burn. Shout out to 3rd degree burn. Look, man, and y'all, hey, there's a shortage of women for Asian men, especially Chinese. And I mean, black men, what black men don't do? Black men don't provide. Black men don't make no money. Black men, they aren't good fathers. Black men are abusive. What else? Oh, black men are down low. All of these things are nearly non-existent with Asian men. Wow. So black women, why y'all worried about us if we just, you know, down in the dumps, broke, dusty, can't provide, you know, have nothing real good of value to add to your life when you got all these Asian men out here, man? You don't want your own little personal Bruce Lee? Or hell, you might be able to get you a Yao Ming. You know what I'm saying? Hell, who knows what's going on in North Korea? North Korea might open up. Cause you know, Kim Jong done kicked the bucket. So that may open up even more y'all being available for y'all, man. So what's going on? I mean, y'all can't get these Asian dudes, man, You know, because I mean, everybody loves black women. The black woman is the most beautiful one on the planet, right? The black woman is God, right? Is that still going on? The black woman stop being God? Yeah, the black woman God. Is the black woman still God? Is she still God? I'm And my man Atticus say, you know they ain't scared to eat that cat, baby. They love eating that cat. They love eating that cat. And you ain't got to worry about them whooping you for the most part. I mean, they y'all size. They going to be your size. Y'all always love talking and telling motherfuckers how, I beat your ass, nigga. You ain't going to do shit. And la, 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 la. Until, you know, till the nigga show you. Right? Until the nigga show you. But hey, man, I see nothing but positives here. I see two problems being solved. Because see, the thing about it is, like I said yesterday, shout out to Black Woman's Perspective, is no one wants black women long-term outside of black men. And y'all are going to keep talking shit until black men don't even want you no more either. See, that's the thing about these trend lines and like, you know, the whole thing of, you know, being chosen or being your time and so on and so forth. Yo, oh shit. Shout out to motherfucking Gabe, man. Gabe dropping. Gabe dropping it on the cash up, baby. Appreciate you, Gabe. Gabe got the 50 ball up there, man. Appreciate you, Gabe. But yeah, man, listen. If we got this whole thing going to where Asian men and Asian women don't like each other, right? Asian men, we know they're tech guys, tech geniuses. They're the highest earners in the States. You know? They have culture. They have all of this, all of these checks in the blocks that the black men don't have, right? Black women, why don't you just get them to like you? Pull up on little, you know, pull up on them. You know, same game, same shit y'all do with black men, you know. Put on that tight dress, you know, with the cleavage, the titties popping out, ass hanging out the back. Put on them nails and them eyelashes and the hair, all that shit, right? Hell, fuck it. Go buy you one of them kimono dresses. Go buy you a little kimono dress and just hang out in the fucking Chinatown near you. Why aren't y'all doing that? Instead of complaining about black men, because black men complain about y'all, but again, it's a reason and the complaining has to be done in context. Like I always say, man, black men have a better understanding or are actually trying to fix the ills and problems, the issues we have within the black community more than black women are. Because again, black men are getting married more, okay? Black women are initiating over what? I think it's 70% of divorces. Somewhere between 65 and 70% of divorces between black marriages are initiated by black women. Why? Because why? And you can't tell me that. So 75% of the married niggas is just cheaters, abusers, broke. What else? Oh, down low. I mean, what does that say? If that's the case, if we were to run with the black woman, and y'all don't even understand that. If we were to run with the black woman narrative as to where all of the men that you were actually choosing for long-term relationships and or marriage were just the worst of the worst. What does that say about black women's choosing of mates and being able to choose men? What does that say? I mean, we already know, y'all. Again, I'm still waiting for someone to explain to me how you guys can choose a hairdresser and a nail tech better than you can choose the child of your father. I mean, the father of your child. I'm sorry. Again, I'm waiting. I've yet to receive an explanation as to how a black woman can find more loyalty and find the perfect person to do her hair, the shit on top of her head, than the person they have sex with to have somebody come out of her body. I'm waiting. I don't get it. I don't get it. If you guys had half the focus of choosing a man as to what y'all have for a makeup artist, a hairdresser, a stylist, hairstylist, a nail tech, man, we'll be, hey, this should have turned around in the night. We turn around in the fucking night. But somehow, when it comes to, I gotta get this shit right the first time, y'all check the box for that for hair, nails, and face. Not person that I'm going to fucking create a whole nother life with. You know, person that I'm going to, you know, have to deal with for at least 18 years of my life. You know, the person who's going to pass down their attributes to the person that comes out of my body. Yeah, you know, you would imagine, like, you know, other women do. Well, white women, they got children out of wedlock too, and Asians got children. Again, yes, they do, but they're not at the rate that you do. They're not. And I tell you again, the rate, the percentage is far more important than the number when your numbers are smaller, okay? 30% for people that's got 10 people is a whole lot more impactful than people that have 100 people. You know why? Because even though more people are fucking affected, they have more people left over. They have more people left over that are unaffected. 30 out of 100 people, and it will actually be what? 33, right? Well, no, I said 30. So I didn't say 1/3. I said 30. 30 out of 100 people has 70 people left over unaffected. But 3 out of 10 people has 7 people left over unaffected. You see the rate versus the actual total number there. And that's what black women do, black people do in general to again, keep ourselves in this fuckery and this dysfunction and just this ass backwards mentality that we have and approach to life. So I have the solution for y'all, man. Go find your Asian dude. You know, he got the little, you know, the little Acura souped up, little racer cars and shit. Are they little ricers or rice burners? You know what I mean? You get you some beautiful kids with some, you know, some good hair and you know, exotic features that y'all love to talk about. They're slated to be better off financially. Why y'all worried about us? Why y'all worried about black men, bro? I'm lost. The black men are so fucked up, so this, so that. Why don't y'all just write black men off? Write them off. You know why? You know, I know why, and you know why. Because nobody wants you but us. And again, I have to be like the dad here and bring the harsh, ugly truth to his daughter and tell him, look, that little nigga you fucking with now at 13, 14 years old, he don't love you. Y'all not gonna be together for the rest of your life. And he just wants to fuck. After he does that, if you let him, he will quickly lose interest. Y'all will break up and he will move on to the next female and do the same shit, tell her the same shit he told you, and go on about his life. Now, if you choose to get involved with that and still do it and listen to the bullshit he tells you, by all means, go right ahead. But just know, when you come to me crying, I'm gonna hold you, I'm gonna hug you, and I'm gonna look you in your eye, and I'm gonna say, baby, I told you so. Black women, stop lying to yourself, man. Y'all are your own worst enemies because you won't be honest, you won't be truthful. Y'all are the only women on the planet trying to do shit backwards, man, in a way that's never ever worked for you or the entire group. You guys are sacrificing the progress of the race out of your own selfishness, out of your own vanity, out of your own narcissism. Okay? Y'all out here talking about how you can get this man and that man and this man and that man, and lo and behold, now y'all out here complaining about these motherfuckers using for fuck toys. We've been trying to tell y'all that for the longest. At least with the man, if a man's just getting fucked, it's no loss to him. He's a man. That's a win. Y'all, I remember when the person that likes to wear wigs in this space was talking about, oh, they only want you for your dicks and, you know, a sexual conquest, and then they're going about themselves, and, you know, that's it. They just see you as a big dick and blah, blah, blah. And I'm okay, bitch. Where's the lie and where's the loss? I mean, I see a couple of L's here, but I don't see a loss. Shout out to Ramil. You got Asian motherfuckers scared, man. Asian niggas scared of black man. Black man come over here with big dick and ruin our women. No. No. He pull out both staff? No. Don't do it. It was like a nunchucker. I was looking for chain. Okay? But there was no chain. So listen, man. Listen. Black women. We can figure this out today, man. We can kill this shit today. All right. As we all know, the Asian and black man has always had you know, I guess a pact, as you will. They provided us with cool ass kung fu movies and shit and Chinese food. You know, every now and then some Chinese fashion. I remember back in the 2000s when niggas was wearing like the Bruce Lee suits. They started making the suits like the Bruce Lee gi, like the button up shit, and then you know you got like the flat collar versus the traditional suit collar. The shit Chris Tucker was wearing in damn, what's the Chris Tucker movie? Damn, bro, how the fuck did I ever forget the name of that motherfucking movie? I know what I'm talking about. Him and Jackie Chan. I just had it and I just lost it. Rush Hour. Got it. I beat you to it. Rush Hour. Got you. Yeah. So, yeah, man. So by all means, man, black women, y'all should be running down on and pulling up on these little Asian dudes, man. Mind you, I mean, there is this thing out here, you know, allegedly about, you know, the equipment they may have. Maybe that's why Asian women don't, you know, like Asian men too much. I don't know. Hey, that's a rumor. I don't know. But, you know, you might have to get some ass reductions, man, because you know if you ain't got the right equipment for all that ass. Hey, too deep. I remember this shit, man. So we was on the boat, right? And you know, we was on the boat. Motherfuckers having conversations or whatever. And they was talking about these chicks that was on the boat that had fat asses. And they got around to this Chinese dude, man, old Chinese dude, man. And he you know, they said, hey, what you think, Chen? But his name was Chen. No bullshit. That's not I mean, you know, Chen, Yang, Yin, you know, that shit's not a you know, it's not a stereotype. His name was Chen. And he was like, what you think, Chen? And he was like, oh, he said, oh no. He said, no. Too deep. No. It's nothing I can do. He was honest. He like, man, what? Now, black women, there's something y'all got to consider now. You take that big old, that big bubble, and you turn that thing around, and you expect Chen to get behind there and get to work, and he just, no. Turn back over. Turn back over. Okay? You have a joke. What do you want me to do with this? You know I cannot do this. Okay? Turn back around. All right? Stop the funny. Stop the joke. Yeah, man. Buddy said too deep, man. He said too deep. So outside of that though, man, but hey, I mean, you know, shit. Y'all, you get enough dick in your life, right? I mean, at some point in time, ladies, trust and believe me, for you know, if it's good for all these Asian women, it should be good enough for y'all. Right? The Asian man provides everything y'all claim the black man don't have. So what's the problem? I mean, you know, a couple of inches here, there, you know, maybe a few inches. But I mean, you can make up for that. I mean, just, you know, go through your whole phase, have your fun. And by the time you're 25, get your fill of all the dick you want. You know, black, white, Asian, whatever in between, right? And then settle your ass down. You know, before you're 30 and marry the Asian man. I don't even know why y'all focus on Brad and Chad and them. Shit. Brad and Chad is getting outperformed by the Asian. And Brad and Chad are only fucking dating out, let's see, at the lowest percentages. White people are dating out the least. Your best bet is with an Asian. Your best bet is with an Asian. So how about y'all start complaining about black men not wanting you, not choosing you, and trying to get black boys expelled from school because they won't choose you? Just find the Asian kid. Find a little Asian kid. You know, I mean, like y'all swag him out. I'm pretty sure it won't work, especially in that early age. You know, there's no way his parents will let him come home talking about, you know, the latest dance moves and shit. He's on the road to Harvard, MIT, Yale. They don't give a fuck about what are those. Hell, they make them themselves. We make those Jordans. You got how much you pay? You pay retail? You pay $200? We make those in garage. Sell on side. It's really black, man. Matter of fact, we made those. Those not real. Y'all had the Asian kid snitching on all the motherfuckers buying them knockoffs, man. But seriously though, and hey man, for the Asian jokes, I done heard Asian people tell black jokes or whatever. If y'all got them, come with them. It is what it is. I don't care. It's jokes, motherfucker. I'm cool with Asian people. You know what I mean? All right. I told y'all I had an authentic pair of nunchucks once. I found it in the park. Okay, I was. A Chinese man saw me with him, and he bowed. He put the hands together and bowed to me. So that was, hey, I'm in. I'm one of y'all. Like 0.0001%. I'm in there. I'm cool. Okay, I can tell these jokes. I'm authorized. All right. But yeah, man, listen. My whole thing for the black women out here is, why don't you guys start choosing Asian men? That would help y'all have better babies that you're not going to be ashamed of, because, you know, just how y'all claim black men choose women of lighter skin so they don't have dark skinned babies, or they choose white women so they don't have dark skinned babies. I promise you, black women do that far, far more than black men do. Okay? When I had my kid was not anything to do with fucking thinking about me being dark or dark skinned, because what the difference that, again, this the fork in the road that happens between black men and black women is that black men come to accept ourselves and who we are, and actually find the beauty within ourselves and use that as a form of power. You know what I mean? Motherfucker ain't nothing better than motherfucking tall, dark, and chocolate, nigga. I'm tall, handsome, and chocolate. It's the real THC over here. You know what I'm saying? 18 years running. Before that, again, like I said, the whole things about the insecurity came from the females. I know for a fact. I remember all of the girls I had crushes on up until high school. And even in high school, it wasn't even no light-skinned girls I was feeling like that. It wasn't enough for them to go around. And the motherfuckers that ruined my confidence to the point of where I didn't even think I could talk to a light-skinned chick if I wanted to. Because dark-skinned niggas were the ugly niggas. Or not the niggas that everybody wanted to be dealing with. And I actually did have a dark-skinned girl that I had a crush on. Legit. I thought she was the most beautiful thing in the world. Her and her sister were just like, it was crazy. It was like her, and then her sister was older than her, and they looked like just alike. But it was like, shit, her sister was what, 3 years ahead? Or not, 2 years ahead of us. Or was it 3? No, 2. 2 years ahead. And her sister was like the most, like, I was like, oh my God, 2 dark skinned chicks. So if y'all don't want to deal with black men and niggas cheating, niggas being down low, niggas being broke, and all this other shit, well, by all means, man, grab your passport, take your ass a trip to motherfucking anywhere in Asia. Yeah, I think depending on what coast you in, shit, y'all can go to motherfucking the Philippines and shit, or Guam or some shit, right? You know. But whatever you do, you're gonna have to be fucking honest in this shit, man. Y'all gonna have to start actually understanding. Yeah, they always were. They're the majority, bro. They're the majority. Shout out Terrence B. Thank you, brother. Issa Rae's with a black dude now? She's with a black dude now? I thought she was with a white boy before. But either way, listen, black women, a man has his right to preference. And what you're doing is you're setting up your daughters with this entitlement of a boy having to choose her. Because I promise you this is the one thing this young girl didn't say, okay? She was hurt and she was mad. Because why? Not because every boy didn't want her or so on and so forth. It was a boy that she thought was attractive and was black, but he wasn't trying to give her no play. For the dusty niggas, the broke niggas, the ugly niggas, the whoever, whatever type of nigga you don't like, y'all don't give a fuck about his opinion. But yet and still, as soon as a dude that you think is attractive, shout out to Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan had to come out and tell you motherfuckers, look, man, when I was playing motherfucking Wallace in The Wire, where was y'all bitches then? Where we y'all at? Huh? Where we y'all hoes at? Oh, but now that I done made it big and I'm a movie star and I'm a household name, now, all the black women want fucking Michael B. Jordan, right? Bitch, I'm the same nigga I was, as a teenager. But of course, now because you want me, I'm supposed to change for you. Bitch, you done lost your goddamn mind. And shout out to TTMT. As soon as this lockdown is over, that's where I'm going to the Philippines all day. Shout out to TTMT, man. Listen, man. Y'all got to stop playing this game of it's okay for me not to want you, but once I do want you, then you got to want me. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's not how that goes. That's how that goes. And this is why black women, especially dark-skinned black women, end up in the fucking position y'all end up in. Y'all go through your whole, or most of your childhood, ignoring little boys and again, choosing just the 5% or the 10% of the guys that y'all think are, the jock, the athlete, the pretty boy, the whoever, the whatever it is that y'all choose. Right? Not understanding. And again, black women, this is your fault. This is your fault. Okay? Because no matter how red pill a brother may be, you know what he's going to tell his son? He's like, hey, man, you don't have to fucking, follow up behind a girl and do all this extra shit and so on and so forth. But don't treat her like shit, man, unless she treats you like shit. That's the difference between men and women. You want to teach your son just, how to be a decent thing as a man because he's going to carry it into his manhood. So you tell, hey, even if you don't like a girl, hey, don't call her ugly. Don't be disrespectful. Just decline her. Tell her, hey, it's cool, but thank you. But hey, I already got a girlfriend, or no, thank you, or some shit like that, right? That's what because men understand there are consequences and there can be consequences and repercussions for disrespect. Okay? And that's what women never ever pick up on until it's too late, until they pay the price, until they have to pay the price for that disrespect, right? Nigga, who the fuck you think you is? I never fucking fuck with you. I never do this. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, word, bitch. Word. And next thing you know, now the nigga boom, 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 bing, 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 all upside your head. Then what? Oh, that's fucked up. It's a girl. It's a female. You should never hit it. Well, had you just politely turned him down, then maybe. Or, if his mama, had kept his daddy in his life, 9 times out of 10, his dad would have taught him how to control his emotions, and he could just take the rejection and go on about his way. But again, this is another thing, the vicious cycle of the black woman, removing the man from the household and herself being insecure. That's another big thing about the source of insecurity of the thing. Shout out to Drunken Cat. Thank you, brother. Preach. Thanks for the $2. Thank you. Oh, April Mason too, man. Hey, man, somebody shout out to April Mason, man. Hey, April, we need answers. I brought that shit up yesterday. Where's April Mason? Where's April Mason at? Where's her cousin? Where's this rescinding of that charge? Where was the footage? April, waiting. But nah, listen. Yeah. If y'all want to, increase, encourage, and improve black, female, and male relations, you need to start with the girls. Not the boys, the girls. Because boys are naturally geared to not only be attracted to females, but to approach them, to be validated for said attraction, to know that their interest is wanted, is appreciated. A boy is eventually going to approach that girl. A girl is far more or less likely to approach the man or the male in the situation because that's not the dynamic in the way the society is built. The woman is told and taught that she's supposed to be approached, that she's not supposed to approach. But again, for the black woman, for her, she's willing to wait for that one dick. She's willing to wait for the one dick. She don't care how many other bitches have been on it, rolled on it, twirled around it, got a baby from it, so on and so forth. Oh, I'll just wait my turn. No, I don't. No, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. No, not interested. Matumbo him, Matumbo him, Matumbo him, Matumbo him, Matumbo him. Revis him, Revis him, Revis him, Revis him, Revis him. Damn, Shawty, so you know this dude is fucking with her, and instead of giving me a chance of fucking with me, and of course she's not saying this to him, but this is what the boys pick up on that y'all don't understand that we do. Because again, men are logical. Males are logical by nature. So dudes see that you are willing to wait and diss him, and not saying even be ultimately disrespectful, but turn him down for your chance at the one nigga that's done already been through however many bitches and is dealing with this bitch for the time. You're willing to sit back and wait your turn for your number to be called. And then you think that now that I've either matched or eclipsed the same nigga you was willing to wait for a few years back, I'm supposed to come back for you like I was still holding the number to talk to you. No, bitch. A man always plays the law of averages. Okay? You walk up to the window, grab your ticket, and when it's your time, or whatever, you take your ticket to the window. Sorry, sir, we're no longer accepting tickets right now. You know what a nigga does 9 times out of 10? Balls it up, throws it in the trash, walks to the next window. Now, if you find enough, he may remember walking up to your window. But as far as him holding on to it for years and years and years, nah, more likely than not, nah, shawty. But he'll definitely remember it. And when you hit him with that, oh, hey, well, you know, I always wanted to talk to you and la la la. Oh, word, really, word, you did, huh? Well, show me how much you wanted to talk to me. Mouth and legs, please. I need those both of them. Mouth and legs. Oh, I can't have it. Well, I'm sorry. That's the only way you can prove to me that you really wanted to talk to me all these years ago. And it's been, 5, 8, 10 years. Now you're telling me, and we both grown as fuck and well removed past our teenage years. And you somehow contact me or, run into me and let me know that all these years ago you wanted to talk to me, but I never talked to you. And you really sure you don't want to give me none of them legs and that mouth? That's what you're telling me right now. All right, okay, you're right. Okay, just here, take my number. This is where I live. La la la, whatever. All right, cool. I don't know why we gotta be grown now, shawty. We grown. We ain't no crowd around. I'm not gonna run and tell everybody, so on and so forth. You ain't gotta be peer pressured about dealing with me because I was a nerd back then, or this or that, or whatever. This is me and you. Let's just be real. We grown. All right. This is your chance. All right. And it's I'm glad you it's worth the wait. Okay. I'm not gonna charge you. The first hit's for free. All right. The first time's always free. Shout out to Gregory Glass. Yeah, man. Listen, these chicks, bro. Yeah, bro. Chicks waiting, bro. Motherfuckers you never ever even thought about, right? All you gotta do is be successful, man. And that's why I tell you, young black boys, man, this is for y'all, man. Listen, bro, like who you like, want who you want in a female. Don't ever let these motherfucking girls, women, your mama, your auntie, or whoever in the hell pressure you into telling you what your motherfucking penis is supposed to stand up for. No, sir. You determine that, not them. Because only you are going to use your penis. Okay? Only you. Only you. And from here on out, man, I think you know, when these women come up with this thing, and bro, it's a whole page of this shit, man. Y'all go check this shit out on Twitter, man. This what's this woman's thing? Black women wake up at BW choose at BW choose better, all one word. Bro, it's a whole page of just black woman hate black men and black men ain't this and black men ain't that and all this shit, right? You got Kelly Rowland now. I think what Kelly Rowland was fucking with them white boys too, wasn't she? Wasn't Kelly Rowland fucking with them white boys and now shit didn't turn out right or something and now she back to black? Black women, you guys are never going to admit to your own self-destruction. You're not. You're never going to go get the help you need. You're not. You guys are going to spend, again, the money, the thousands upon thousands. Actually, I'm sorry, the millions upon millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars on your hair, on your nails, on your makeup and all those other things. But you guys won't even spend hundreds of thousands for your mental health to fix the issues and problems you have from your childhood, to fix your insecurities, to actually start establishing the self-esteem that this young lady was talking about. Y'all don't want none of that. Y'all want to be coddled. You want to be enabled. You want to be able to keep operating in your dysfunction and still receive the praise, still receive the admiration, still receive the fucking, you know, being chosen and all those things without having to fucking complete your side of the deal as every other woman on the planet does. And she's raised to understand that it's a requirement for her to do it. Not a request. Y'all don't even understand that. Black women, y'all are operating in a realm with your men. When it comes to black women and men, you're operating within the realm of request that goes unfulfilled when every other woman operates in a realm of requirement. I'm going to have to put that in the title. I don't know. Well, we're going to do that one. Request versus requirement. Black men and black women's request versus requirement. We're going to do that one, man. We're going to set that one up. That's going to be a good one. I just thought about that. The black woman gets to go around here in the world operating in a fucking request mode. Can you do this? Can you do that? Are you willing to do this? Are you willing to do that? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? Can you be feminine? When every other woman is raised and you will, you shall. This is what you do. This is what you don't do. But again, what y'all gonna keep doing is y'all will go around here. Y'all gonna blame black men for not wanting you, for not choosing you. And the reason why the cries are getting louder is because the choosing is getting fewer and far in between. More black men are getting seduced and approached by other women because why? We said it earlier on, actually late last year, earlier on this year. The black man is no longer a forbidden fruit or a best kept secret. The black man is now understood to be a commodity. Okay. The black man from 2020 on is going to be like Bitcoin, motherfucker. Instead of what y'all need to be doing to mine the fucking what was it? Mining the data. Y'all still steady motherfucking treating niggas like they're a dime a dozen. Treat them like they're penny stocks. And not investing. All these other women are fucking seeing it and they're hopping in as soon as they can. It's already been proven, man, and it's a far gone conclusion that this whole the white race or so on and so forth, and there's being like this one race of people eventually. By the time the theory of there being like one race or there being like a mixed race of people for the most part, that's been accepted, man. They know that it can't be reversed at this point. So what? Everybody else is just getting above the curve. They choosing the best of the fucking black men that they can find, the most successful. That's why y'all say, shout out to Kanye West. As soon as he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl. You know why? Because that white girl is coming for his ass hard as fuck. She knows that you don't know what you have. Black women, you guys have sat on fucking diamonds in the rough, fucking unmined fucking platinum, gold, tungsten. Y'all have been fucking sitting on a fucking oil field, man. Your entire existence. And you never ever did the work you needed to ever even find out or understand the value of what you had. And now everybody else is on the outside looking in. They understand it and they're going to steal it from you. As they should. As they should. You guys can keep the Pookies and the Ray Rays, the niggas that get your pussy wet and so on and so forth and all this shit, the dreadhead niggas, the, pants under your ass niggas, and y'all can have all of that. Y'all got that. I mean, with that and Asian guys, how can you lose? That's the best of both. Best of both worlds. You can get all the dick you need, and then once you get done with that, and you just gotta get the Asian dudes to buy into being stepdads, like y'all had niggas doing back in the 80s and 90s. Get all the dick you want, or you could just do it a responsible way and get all the dick you want without having a kid with it. And then once you've had your fill of fucking dick, go talk to motherfucking Chen, Yin, Yang, Han, Lee, settle down and create your family. What's wrong with that? I can't believe I can't believe a black woman didn't come out and say this before I did. Again, I'm still trying to help black women more than black women are trying to help black women. A black man is still more concerned with the happiness, the well-being, and fucking just the outcome of black women than black women are. Black women would much rather just sit back and fucking complain, not give one solution. This is the perfect fucking opportunity right here. This is clear as day. Asians clearly don't like each other like that, okay? Asian women date out the most more than any other fucking demographic. Asian dudes fucking have a fucking deficit in women to fucking choose from. They're sleeping with dolls, for God's sake. Black women, you talk about how you have the best bodies in the world and all of y'all think y'all pussies are magic. Like motherfucking David Copperfield and Doctor Strange and Harry Houdini, all motherfucking got the secret from a black woman's fucking vagina. The secret of magic. You mean to tell me y'all can't bless one of these little Asian cats, man, with these magical vaginas and have them fucking settle down with you for life? That what you telling me? I done heard black women claim that, man, boy, this pussy can turn a gay nigga straight. Oh, really? So you mean to tell me you can't put that good old pussy on a motherfucking little Asian dude? Highest earners in the country? I think they stay married some of the longest. Hell, longer life expectancy. Asian motherfuckers live to be 100 like it ain't nothing. 100 in Asian years is like, what, 72? I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm all of you colorism females, whichever Crystalline or Chrissy or whoever the fuck, It's so many. How many fucking crystallines or Chrissies are there? There's crystalline Karazin. There's is it colorism Chrissy, and now you got crystal swirls. Is the if you gotta be a fucking crystal bitch to fucking like not like niggas? But however, all these women and even the nigga in the wig, they keep telling you and talking about how black men ain't this, black men ain't that, black men don't build, black men can't provide, black men are failures, black men are dusty, black men are this, even though her baby daddy fixed like 90% of those things, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, none of them have thought of this wonderful fucking idea. Black women just start choosing Asian men. Problem solved. Case closed. And the trial didn't even last 2 hours. I'm not even at a minute. I'm not even in an hour and a half right now. Case closed, black women. What's the fucking problem here? I'm confused. Trying to figure this out. Yeah. Black curls. Black men don't even have a bash black women. All he has to do is look like he's dating someone who isn't black to piss black women off. Yeah, especially, yeah. Tyrese. We already named what's his name? Michael B. Jordan, Kyrie Irving, who else? Joel Embiid. Who else? Ben Simmons. Who else? You know, any successful black man. The Jesse dude, who did all that shit and then left his black wife. I think his wife was half black though, to get with a white woman. You know, any dude that, like you said, man, don't absolutely fucking fly the black women are the best thing in the history of fucking existence flag, bro. Especially dark-skinned ones. Again, it got to be dark-skinned. When you say black women, that does not include light-skinned women. Light-skinned women, again, this is why y'all need to, light-skinned women, this is why y'all need to start shitting. This is why y'all need to start talking shit. This is why y'all need to start talking about how fine and how fucking beautiful and how this and that fucking light-skinned women are, because when black women say it, they not including y'all. Just how whenever they say black men, it's all inclusive. Dark, light, tall, short, fat, skinny, broke, rich. When black women talk, see, black women had this code, man. We got to do a thing on that one too. Black women code. We have to do a thing on that one too. See, black women have this language, all right, to where they speak in code, and a lot of people don't understand it, especially out of it, because people don't understand the fuckery of black women, just how manipulatory they are, bro. And this is why I understand how brothers have such this red pill rage and just this anger, because man, y'all don't understand, bro, how like disheartening and how disappointing and how frustrating it is for you to understand. And once you do, man, and you take that fucking that pill, as they say, the truth, man, you find out, man, damn, my motherfucking mama was setting me up and fucking my head up my entire childhood. My entire childhood. She started it off by picking a fucking dad that either wasn't about shit and was never going to be shit in the first place, or she actually picked a good dad, but she took him out of my life and tried to turn me against him, or is actually successful in turning me against him for her own selfish reason. Again, man, go look at the Iyanla Vanzant thing. This woman was actually married to this man, and the man wanted to move on, and because she was mad that this man left her, she brainwashed her fucking child into believing and forced her child to fucking go along with the idea that her own father had molested her. And Iyanla Vanzant had this woman fucking dead to rights, bro, and she still felt like this man should have fucking offered her an apology. And I know, well, that's all women. That's all women. Again, no, it's not. It's not. Women are just in themselves, man, a Pandora's box. You never ever know how the fuck it's gonna go. Never know. Never know how it's gonna go. But again, with black people, what anything that's dysfunctional is to the fucking 1,000th power, bro. It's to the 1,000th fucking power. Black women always take the shit to the next level. But anyway, what's up? What's up, GC? You got it, man. What's going on with you?
Not much, fantastic, man. Yeah, I think that your plan with black women hooking up with Asian dudes is there's several flaws in it that I think that you may have overlooked. First of all, you see, here's the thing: when was the last time you seen a bow-legged Asian person?
You know what, man? I haven't, because they usually short in the legs department, so it's really harder to be. The less legs you have, the harder it is to be bow-legged. So
exactly.
I don't think the bow-legged requirement is as heavy as it is now as it was back in the 80s.
Okay. What about jawline?
They do have that fucking round ass pie face too, man. So I don't know that, but it depends on the variety of the Asian. I think Japanese people have like a more defined and like Thai. So if they from Thailand or Japan, they just have to pick a Eastern, a more Western East guy. You know what I'm saying? They can figure it out. You know what I mean?
Okay. Because that those things are like top priority.
That's what I'm saying. But listen, but hold up. I covered that though, GC, because listen, they can still get all of that in their whole phase, bro. I mean, like, what's your favorite meal, GC?
You think it's a fucking phase?
The whole phase. I'm just saying.
Wait.
Nigga, that shit should be clipped out.
That's a fucking permanent way of life. That's like saying I have a nerd phase or a black phase.
That shit is a state of mind.
Hold on, that's what I'm saying. They have to convert.
It's a way of life.
Listen, man.
Vivica Fox is going through a whole phase.
This is the perfect thing.
Is going through a whole phase. This shit is not.
I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you, man. The Asian will bring the balance. Yin and yang. They will teach them the art of balance, man. Just even with the culture, he will let her know. Look out here, Shaniqua. You must leave the dick alone, okay? You have had enough dick, right? Okay,
nigga, please. Yeah. Just like how black men don't fuck with Asian women like that, unless they mix with something. I'm on the lookout for a Brazilian, somebody half Brazilian, half Japanese, by the way. That's the one I want if we taking orders. But black women, they're no. Even when Issa Rae was saying, Issa Rae said that shit in her book, you could hear her laughing when she was saying it. And this ain't even no diss to like Asian dudes at all. This is because culturally, even if you're dealing with African women kind of, because a lot of Chinese were fucking these Uganda chicks are getting them pregnant and just leaving their ass, because at the end of the day, what the fuck are they gonna do about it? But no, man. I don't even know why you even playing. No.
I mean, it's amazing, the tactic. I didn't even notice because I seen it on BGS. I didn't see what Tommy did on it, but I didn't even notice that. Yeah, it was fake crying because I heard it before I seen it. But yeah, that chick was. It's a manipulation tactic.
Oh, you talk about that bitch? Is that what had you create this shit?
Yeah. I saw it when it happened the day it happened. I just didn't fucking get around to doing the thing, but that compounded with it was something else that happened too. What was it? It was another thing that happened that black chicks were.
That day I saw the chick that ran the dude over and held him like she gave a fuck when the rescue people had. That's the shit I be on. These women doing the most, man. Also, the bitch that did her 65-year-old husband is dying, and she's 30 years older.
That's what it was. That too. That's what it was. That, and then it was one more. It was a shit, and this man, it was so bad that even the fucking girl said she wasn't shit. Like, oh my god, damn, bitch, you ain't gonna let the nigga die yet? Jesus Christ.
It's like, what, the 6th day? You said you ain't even gonna let my clone die.
Hey, man,
But I mean,
I'm trying to tell ARC, man. I'm saying prayers for him, prayers up for ARC, man. These young hoes ain't loyal, nigga.
I mean, I mean, it. Like I said, man, they're so bold with it now. They just really feel comfortable just saying what it always has been, and I'm glad. I thank these women. Because these women make it harder for the neutral niggas, the niggas that try to say, you know, it's just me or I'm biased or it's my opinion and other people's fucking opinion matters. You know, I wish we had a World Star Hip Hop site of this fuckery. I would love it.
Well, again, man, I just think here shortly, like you said, it's a blessing in disguise. And again, black women don't even understand just how bad they're working against themselves by doing this, because all it's doing is just exposing, you know, these young cats to their manipulation tactics and just their fuckery, man. It's like, look, bitch, I don't gotta choose you. If I can choose a girl that's, you know, quote unquote exotic, whether she be Hispanic, whether she be Asian or, you know, white or whatever the fuck, right? If I can fucking choose her and she's actually fucking pulling up on me and I ain't gotta do all this extra shit, I ain't gotta be a thugged out nigga, I ain't gotta be in the streets, I ain't gotta do all this dumb shit that's gonna fuck my life over, why the fuck would I choose you?
And here's the thing too. This bullshit where you think you gonna shame people. You know, I remember Chris used to be, hey, what about these dark-skinned little girls? I hate when these, I'm gonna say it just like that. I hate when these black bitches, I'm gonna say it just like that, when they act like they give a fuck about the younger generation. They don't give a fuck. Y'all need to stop holding these little girls up like y'all give a fuck about what they going through. You got women, Rashida Schrober, I'm not talking her particularly, but the damn dark skin coalition, these motherfuckers are 40, 50, 38, and they fucking talking about what happened when they went as a child. And the only reason why they give a fuck about their daughters going through the same thing is because they emotionally lived through them. That's it. So this idea.
But even that's fucked up, Edward, though. Listen, Edward, even that's fucked up, because you know what? If I go through any type of trauma or I go through any type of hardship in life as a parent, right? What does that make me? That makes me fucking seasoned in the shit and to know how to get around the shit or beat the shit, right? So by all means, man, it's your job. Instead of fucking,
they be leading their kids into the slaughter. They be wanting their kids to experience the same shit.
Instead of you leading your child in no fucking, you know,
you don't have to compete. That man to just want you for who you are. They telling their kids this dumb shit.
That's what I'm saying. You setting your daughters up for the
compete with myself.
Your daughter seeing you complain, your daughter seeing you go to this, oh, they don't like me because I'm dark skinned, they don't like me because I'm dark skinned. What does that do? You put a preconceived notion into your child's head before she even starts. If your child comes into the world and she knows before she even learns how to talk, right, that, oh, they don't want me because I'm dark skinned, they don't want me because I'm dark skinned.
And as a short nigga, I can testify that shit is powerful if you believe it.
Yeah, man. I mean, bro, it's all in your confidence, man, and your self-esteem. And the most important word there is self, motherfucker, self. And if you're not equipping your child, I have to tell my son every day, I'm like, look, man, look. And most people think this shit is like fucked up or rude or so on and so forth. But I'm like, hey, man, such and such called me ugly or blah, 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 and all this other shit. And you know, they were making fun of my name. And I said, hey, you know what, son, kids are stupid, okay? Children are dumb. They're stupid. Okay. Do they fucking give you a place to stay? Okay. Do they give you food to eat? Do they fucking, you know, buy you the toys?
You see what your go-to is when they start wilding out.
Yeah. Do those little kids do anything for you? No. Well, you know what that means? No. What does it mean? It means that their opinion don't matter. They don't fucking matter. The word.
Fantastic line. Fantastic. Be like, next time they say something.
Well, I mean, fantastic.
That too, but
fantastic. I have to disagree with you for a second, brother.
You get a free suspension.
I don't think it's about I don't think it's about self-esteem personally, and I don't think that's what's off-putting them. It's not about self-esteem. It's about sandwich. It's about the ladies. You know, you ain't brought no goddamn sandwich to the table. You haven't got no goddamn sandwich. Men want three things. We want sex, submission, and sandwiches. We don't give a damn about your self-esteem or how
black
you view
women
yourself.
are narcissistic
How do you view
too.
our sandwich?
Well, no, I'm not speaking from the black man perspective though. I'm speaking for the woman's woman's perspective. She needs.
But the thing about it, fantastic.
If you're a dad and you're gonna have a daughter, your most important thing for you is for you to make sure your daughter has self-esteem. That saves you from a lot of things. That saves you from a lot of fucking trouble and drama.
Save them from trying to get that plastic surgery.
Well, yeah,
saves them from the whole belonging.
Well, no, it saves you from having to console your kid because her feelings are hurt because she's worried about
her belonging to the streets.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you should definitely save you from that for her being a little hoe.
Because that self-esteem is it's like bad self-esteem is a path to the streets, as Yoda was saying.
Yeah, bro, it's literally a force field. Self-esteem is a force field from nigga
Instagram page, nigga Yoda.
Yeah, self-esteem is a force field from nigga shit from any young black female, bro. I'll never forget this shit, man. I'll never forget it. This girl, bro, she was her dad was a janitor. He was a preacher, and he was a longtime janitor at the school, so everybody knew him. You know what I'm saying? You live on a certain side of town, no matter what, it's usually one high school, right? So the girl gets to high school in her 9th grade year, her freshman year, bro. She's fucking running. She's getting a train run on her, giving head in the fucking bathroom, and she gets caught. Okay, no dad wants to be. I don't want to be that dad, man. All right. If you build up your daughter's self-esteem, nothing's impossible. Okay, but improbable. You know what I'm saying? If you build up your daughter's self-esteem and she doesn't feel like she has to be a literal fucking like glory hole for a line of fucking strange boys that she don't know. To fucking gain acceptance and to be liked, that what I mean, that saves you from that embarrassment and it saves her from that embarrassment too.
I gotta be, to speak for Ramil, a lot of these chicks, they just born to belong to the streets the way this shit is nowadays. But self-esteem, your self-esteem is a big part of it, and it is a big part of the pie chart as to why these people do it. But another thing too is you gotta realize that a lot of these women are narcissistic as fuck, man. And it must be horrible being narcissistic and living in a society that doesn't scratch that narcissistic itch. Because that's usually, and this is where the I'm strong and because that's how it comes out. Like the I'm strong, independent, I don't need nobody. Well, understand something, bitch. If you don't need nobody, you don't need help. So why are you on the one side? We're having literally in the conversation where you're trying to ask somebody for help, but at the same time, you don't want them to know you need help. It's like you want help, but you don't want to be accountable. And that's kind of like the Chinese finger trap that our women are in. And sometimes we play that game with them, but a lot of times niggas be deuces. And I'll give you another example of how niggas get deuces on them. Could not necessarily leave it. They'll do what the like the Derrick Jacksons and the Farrah Grays of the world does is they see like, I got what the fuck you want. I'm about to give you all the fake ass cotton candy, chocolate, dopamine, emotional validation that you want. And I'm just about to hustle your ass. I'm about to straight run a emotional drug fest on your ass. And then they just start telling them what the fuck they want to hear and they just start getting paid. And then they say, well, I don't want to be lied to. Yes, you do.
Well, yeah, of course. Women always want to be lied to, man. A woman is the worst when it comes to egos. As much shit as they talk about a man with an ego, bro, ain't no motherfucking man. Ain't no man gonna lose his shit like that over a fucking over a woman turning him down. You know what I'm saying? You just shout out to Ramil. Ramil just did the shit, man, to where the fucking chick shot the nigga. She shot him. She shot him, bro, because he caught her in the act of fucking doing stupid shit. You know what I mean? So that's the crazy shit about it, man. That's the crazy shit about it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I care.
Oh shit! You
validate the bullshit. They try to say these are individuals and this isn't a pattern. I'm divorced. I'm like, at this point, my bad.
No, you go ahead. No, you. I was trying to let you know you borged out for a second, but you back.
Oregon. Yeah, I was saying I'm like divorced mentally from people that want to do the nigga shit. Like when it really comes down to it, motherfuckers that want to talk about they pro-black, they community minded. At the end of the day, if you don't understand that you have to check this gynocratic shit and get that shit under control first, think of the Chicago Bulls, and when the Chicago Bulls couldn't get past the Pistons, they didn't say, oh, we need to try to focus on winning the championship. Then we can get past the Pistons. No, they said they had to deal with what they had to deal with, which was right in front of them. So as a team, they had to change up people on their team. They had to get other people. They had to get Scotty. They had to get a team together and be on the same page. This is where Jordan smacking Kerr and shit like that. You got to get them in order to get past that onslaught. And what a lot of people want to do is they want to say, well, we'll get the team together after we get past this onslaught. That's not how it works. So anybody that tries to talk about they're pro-black, if you even take the women off the table, you can't deal with the women until you get a critical mass of black men on the same page on some general things. And we still talk about black men, how you shouldn't seek to want non-sexual companionship with women. We got dudes do on Ramil shit more than a couple of times. There's been dudes that have come on there and argued that a man should value the non-sexual companionship of a woman, even if he ain't fucking her. And these dudes really believe that. And it's like, well, no wonder these females are running shit. Y'all, I see what they see in half of y'all, to be honest with you. But anyway.
But yeah, bro, this shit is pretty cut and dry, man. For me, I'm just saying, bro. Black women and Asian dudes are made for each other. Okay, you guys did have a point about how the whole phase thing may be a little far-fetched, but again, I think it will bring balance. Will bring balance to her for the Asian man to get in there and give his input, his culture, and those type things to her, man. I just think that's what it would be.
Yeah, go ahead. I love ship them to communist China. So the Asian daddy, that shit'll put foot in their ass. Hey, and then what you gonna do about it?
Oh, Edward, damn, man, we supposed to do that one, man. The woman exchange program, the American Black Woman Exchange Program, that too. You know how it's so bad over here, and racism is bad in the States, and black men don't want them, and America's so racist, and affirmative action is they don't benefit from it, even though they get the most jobs and shit. They took all the jobs for black men for I don't know how many years because they were a double hit on the fucking minority thing. Yeah, man, go to China. I mean, they loving black people in China right now, black women. I mean,
them Africans are finding out real much how loved they are. I mean, at the end of the day, though, like with all seriousness, though, my thing is the colorism thing kills me, because really what I really ask, what the fuck you want black men to do about it, like honestly, and what it really comes down to, and Rashida has said this, Concrete has said this, what they really want is they want us to basically regulate other dudes. They want us to regulate the dudes that they want to fuck and when they call, not on some black men need to get on code, only when they call. They want us to do is essentially what they use like white dudes for when they call the police. And Concrete said that's not what she wants, but that is what they want, because that's what they're asking when they talk about holding dudes accountable. And I had Amiri Brown try to come on here, and even though he admitted to the gynocracy and stuff like that, so I let it go. But he was trying to talk about holding people accountable. So I'm gonna ask you two this. You all are two smart brothers. Give me one thing give me one behavior that the collectivity of black men have been able to change other black men in doing. Can you name me something that black men have been able to shame other black men into not doing?
Black men?
Yes, like seeking pussy.
Huh?
No, that's one. We haven't been able to shame black men out of the no, I mean something we have been able to, because let Amiri tell it. Amiri said that the only reason why fuckism or whatever
Any negative behavior.
We were able to convince black men. We were able to convince black men to lower their standards and seek pussy at all costs above anything else.
We didn't shame black men into doing that.
Well, yeah, we did. Because I was talking to Platinum about this last night. So you have a generation called the silent generation that didn't just go around taking anything. They actually sought quality women, and society produced it as a result. Then the boomers came around, and they just sought pussy at all costs.
No, women not being a quality woman was detrimental to her health. There's a difference, but go ahead.
No, I mean, because like yesterday, I was talking to Platinum and Platinum Elite, and he said that, if 4 of us were to go to Miami, or if 3 of us was to fuck the town whore, and the 4th guy didn't, he's a bitch. So basically, he was shamed into fucking the town whore. And this is collective. We as black men have lowered our standards to fuck anything because anything is better than nothing, and therefore.
Okay, fine. I'll give you that. Good, congratulations. Yeah. You went further than what he went. So my thing is, but the context of the argument that was being presented was that if black men just hold other black men accountable, then black men won't cheat on other black women, and they'll be the good black men. The top 20% will be the good black men that these black women want. This is what his argument was, and my argument was when it came to sex and sexual access in particular, but I can actually expand that to almost any area of activity. Black men do not have an ability to make other black men do something that they otherwise don't want to do anyway. Because real talk, game changer, what Platinum Elite said, you be that one dude that would say, all right, you gonna call me a bitch, whatever you want. I'm not fucking that bitch. And I would be that same dude. Because I don't bend to peer pressure like that. I'd be like, and guess what? Them niggas would catch STDs, and I'd be laughing at them niggas. Because that's generally how that dumb shit goes. Or they get arrested or whatever.
Edward, I want to say something about because you're right. They are trying to use that method when it comes to shaming black men out of dating light-skinned women. But you know what I tell them when that comes up?
No, you sing the song, so
yeah,
exactly. I can't stand you. But I would say, but the point of that, in fact, I want to do a panel on that. To be honest with you, that holding accountable, because that's something that they come out with saying. But I think that's a real pressing point, because that's like their little fill in the blank box. They like to go, well, you all expect us to hold other women accountable. Then why can't y'all hold other men accountable? I said, no. We expect y'all to separate yourselves from a ratchet chick. I expect to be able to say that this chick is not like this chick, because you all are complaining that we lump y'all all in the same boat. So if you all are not in the same boat, then you all need to stop soft shoe co-signing what other people do. Because black men, I don't put my same boat in like a Platinum Elite. I don't say we the same. I make it very clear what my archetype is and whatever. We've had those battles in the manosphere. That's what I'm saying. So we've already separated ourselves, but women tend to sync up. Now, even if they're in a higher class, they still want to be ratchet for some reason. They all want to be hot girl summer. And then when it's time to pay the piper for that shit, they want to sit there and try to absolve themselves and say that's what other women do. But I'm like, you low key co-signing. So at the end of the day, you are not showing me that you're different. You're showing me that given the opportunity, you would do the same thing. So at the end of the day, and that goes to some of the shit you've been talking about, fantastic, with these stories. Given the same opportunity, you would do the same thing. And there's a similar story even with Concrete when it comes to her friend and that BGS had on the BGS for Women thing, when she was talking about her friend, how she finessed that dude in a fatherhood. Given the opportunity, you will do the same thing. So at the end of the day, I gotta put you in that same boat, because when it comes to trust, y'all are in the same boat. So that's the difference. So this holding people accountable, it's not black men. I don't hold other black men accountable, and we shouldn't have to do that. At the end of the day, the only thing that can hold black men accountable is lack of sexual access, and that is something the women control. So if you all are gonna fuck dudes that need to be held accountable, then what is it that a black man gonna say? What can I say? Let's say a dude likes to beat up women. I got a question, fantastic. Outside of your own children, if you knew a dude that likes to beat up women, right? If these women are still gonna have sex with them, what can you do other than fight them, and then you can go to jail too? Or maybe he's not in your problem.
Well, you fight him for somebody outside of my daughter?
I'm talking outside of your immediate relative. We talking about you just know a dude that he beats up women, ain't got nothing to do with anybody in your immediate or a relative. They're not your family, right? They're not even the chick that you know, right? And you hear that in the barbershop about this dude. Sure, you can shame that dude, say you ain't shit for that, saying, dude, why you even here? Sure, you can do that. But at the end of the day, if those females are still fucking that dude when he goes home, is that dude gonna change what he's doing?
Nah, bro. Again, if the worst thing, again, I said it earlier. The worst thing that black women pick are dicks. I don't know how or why.
Take the dude Nicki Minaj is with. Nigga was in jail for murder and a rape, statutory rape. But guess what? He could get a Nicki Minaj. How the fuck am I supposed to hold that nigga accountable?
There's no way, man.
Other than say I don't agree with that, which by the way, you hear me say that's the main thing I always bring up, right? So I obviously voice it, but that don't at the end of the day, us talking about shit don't mean shit. Like if so, like for instance, think about these women. They still do what the fuck they do. In fact, they're getting worse. They're getting bolder. Look at Yaya Mayweather. This woman come from money. That didn't stop her from creeping in a door like Pink Panther and poking the chick.
Exactly.
That didn't stop Angela Simmons from taking a dude that had a legacy and lineage like Lil Romeo and putting him in the friend zone, and then getting a dude that ain't got no money that's broke, and then when he died because you know the streets is what the streets does, right? Then she want to circle back, and she would Rev Run pastor. It don't matter. It doesn't. The only thing that women respect is consequence. Well, the only thing men respect is tangible consequences. Women can actually be shamed in this stuff if enough of the society does it, but men can't. Men, if you're giving a man what the baseline, what he wants, I can't tell you how many dudes. If you tell a dude, you living up under that bitch, nigga, I'm fucking no. So who winning? I'm getting buns though. I can't tell you how many times I used to get that when I used to tell motherfuckers about financial security. Nigga, I'm getting buns though.
Hey, Richard, hey, shout out to Todd City, man. Thanks, Todd City, for the cash app, brother. Thank you. Appreciate you, Todd City. Go ahead.
Nigga, where yo bitch?
We got Vern in the building. What's up, Vern?
What's up, Mr. Fantastic?
You got it, bro.
Nothing too much. Just listening in. It was a good topic. I just listening to Edward. Shout out to the panel. I think with black women, they just don't get it, bro. Like, it don't matter how many times you tell them, and I'm 28, and they still don't get it. Like, you could tell them, hey, this what you could have a 12-step program, and they still won't get it. They'll still try to argue you down, tell you, oh, nigga, you ain't shit. Oh, you don't get it. You don't get it. And it's like, bro, everybody else gets it besides you. Like, you got white girls, Asian girls, all that coming and taking your men, and you still not getting it. But
remember, it's the men that they want. So that's that top 20-25% that's getting
correct.
rated. And another thing that needs to be said and need to be understood, and I'm curious what your thoughts on this, Vern, is 80%, and this is what Obsidian always says too. 80% of black men, they not talking to you.
Correct.
So why should you care?
Right.
What do you think about that?
I mean, they talking about the athletes, because I'm gonna give you a perfect
example. Talk about Chris
example.
Brown niggas.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna give you a perfect example. So I do Uber, right? So this happened just last week. So it was I picked up
Uber during Corona. You a dangerous man.
Yeah, I am straight sanitized every day.
Are you talking about Uber Eats? Or are you talking about Uber?
No, Uber.
Oh, you a dangerous man.
Yeah. But yeah, so these black women, I picked them up from Walmart, and one of the chicks, she probably had to be like 17, and then her mom or whatever. So she's like on the younger one on the phone, and she's talking about NBA YoungBoy. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, like she like 17. NBA YoungBoy don't want you. And that's why they hate Bad Barbie or whatever the chick's name is because
the white bitch.
Yeah, she dated NBA YoungBoy. It's not even about her being white. It's that she dated NBA young boy, and that's who they want. So they like, oh well, anything she do, she trying to be black.
Hey, I charge that the groupie shit. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't even hold these women accountable before they're like 22, 23 years old because it'd be too hard. You gotta let something go. So a lot say, and you know how it was when we were younger, like B2K and all that shit.
Right.
Although but they want to be strong and independent and shit. But yeah, the problem is you got women that are operating. This is the issue. The issue ain't what they doing at 17. The issue is they'll be 50 years old or 49, like Nicole Ari Parker, Vivica A. Fox, Lori, what's her name? You know what I'm talking about, chick from Players Club.
Lisa Ray.
Lisa Ray, they're gonna be doing Queens and Wine, and they saying the same shit the 17-year-old chick is saying. That's where we got a problem. And that's sad because when you look at the emotional growth, there is none. Or when you look at, I can see a 17-year-old chick saying that, but then you got a chick like Yaya. Here's the thing: say what you want to about Lori Harvey. Lori Harvey does not look like she's impressed by these niggas. Yeah, she want to, she gets with them, but and she doing what she do. But Yaya Mayweather, which is not as attractive as Lori Harvey, but she's not an ugly chick. She is impressed by NBA YoungBoy, and I'm not saying, look, I ain't hating on the brother because I give brother credit. Brother kicked his mom outside his fucking house, so I'm not gonna throw him under the bus. But the thing about it is, dudes, it's crazy. It's the fame that those women are getting attracted to. It ain't even a look, because there's a whole bunch of niggas that look like that, and then you got niggas that are ballers and D-boys. But it's like this idea of what they want, and then you ask them. You know what? Take Yaya Mayweather off the table. Angela Simmons. Think about that. This chick comes from a different class, and then she went and did what she did. At least NBA YoungBoy got money. She went with a broke dude that's an NBA YoungBoy type without money, and then dude was in them streets for real. And then what happened in them streets? Not even a dude who was up and coming like a Nipsey Hussle type of thing. Like, see, and it's like with your training, for you to do some dumb shit like that, it's like. And then you really expected Romeo to come and save you. Yo, I would have been so mad at him for all light-skinned brothers that nigga would have swung through. I would have said, you nigga, you better not save that bitch. And he did. I was proud of him, man. I was proud.
Well, that's another big thing too, man. This whole thing with NBA YoungBoy. Again, man, it's just another prime example of no matter the level, no matter the age group, whether it's extremely, because I think Yaya Mayweather is either like, somewhere between 18 and 21. So the early stages of adulthood, the middle stages of adulthood.
Don't he got an STD?
Yes, the nigga has herpes, bro. He got that.
So then that don't mean shit.
That crunch, bro. Again, and then too, it even flies at
Here go NBA YoungBoy. So what? Get on your knees. You know what to do. Go ahead and get this transfer.
And Angela Simmons actually grew up in the household with her dad, but Yaya Mayweather didn't. But even still,
I got corona too.
There's no way she should be enamored by a rapper when your father is the wealthiest athlete over the last 10 to 15 years. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And say what you want to say about T.I. and Tiny. They not wilding out like that. They kids. Anyway, go ahead.
No, exactly. They move their kids away from that fucking lifestyle, that nigga shit, man. So
Jeezy too.
So yeah, man. It's just I don't know. I really don't. And that's why I say, instead of trying to figure this shit out with black women trying to figure it out with black men, since they're so appalled about black men not wanting them. Hey, go fucking pick fucking Lee. Go holler at Chin. Go holler at Yang. Go holler at Yao. Go holler at one of them, man. I mean, how many motherfucking Chinese to-go places are there in the hood? Every fucking hood got a Chinese to-go place. Just find out they got a son. They usually have their little sons in there doing homework and shit or working the register. Smile at him. Damn.
And this is what they really think. So shout out to Dynasty Mir, search for Huru, Pan-Africanist, dude, football player, I got a lot of respect for him. So Dynasty Mir is like the atypical dude that these chicks are crying about, right? So football player, salesman, traveling, yeah.
Russell Westbrook.
he used to say shit, some crazy shit. Like, and this is stuff he said publicly. And he just put up a post recently talking about, I don't compare African American women to African women anymore. I think he's with an African woman. But because, I realized that I was the problem. And I get it. On one hand, I understand what his journey has been, and I can understand that because where he started, he used to be a dude that white girls, when a black woman would come in the club, dude literally said, "It's getting dark in here. We need to leave," which is some shit I've never heard. But hey, I'm gonna charge that to Game Changer, y'all Northern California Negroes. But anyway, he came from that to like finding his Pan-Africanism. But my thing is with him saying that, and I get him saying that for himself, but these women, oh yeah, I'm glad you grown. I'm glad you've got growth. You've shown real growth. I'm like, this is what you hoping. You hoping these top 10% dudes or these top 7% dudes are going to find their blackness by the blood of Jesus or whoever, Kemet, and then they going to want to get with you. Because at the end of the day, I believe he's with African chick. So at the end of the day, y'all really believe that there is a 10 out of 10 dude for each one of y'all. And that's the delusion. In fact, you want to talk about get an Asian dude, I'm like, the hell with that, because they ain't gonna do that. This is something they actually are good, they could do. And this is something Irene Yvette put out. And it's the one thing I agree with her. And she said this under her tongue, though. She said that black women have to stop pretending, and she told particular black women to do this. They have to stop pretending like they are not cool with polygamous relationships when they are by de facto operating in them. So the only thing that stops black women from really being in an open polygamous relationship is ego. They got ego, which is that feminist programming, their brand of it. And the reality is, if you want to do like him, then you're going to need to quad up. You're going to need like 4 or 5 to a person. And if y'all happy with that, then y'all happy with that. But this idea that you actually think that you're going to get a dude with economics or this 9 or 10, and you think you're going to have them to yourself, like on some Nicole Ari Parker type shit, that's really insane when you really think about it. Well, women can get a whole bunch of dudes too. But at the end of the day, women are being invested in. They're not investing into. So it's a completely different dynamic, but that's the dumb shit to have them lonely. Anyway.
Yeah, man. My whole thing is I'm here as usual, the resident black man trying to, figure out this problem for black women more than black women are. Black women.
You say Chinese, I say polygamy.
Black women are doing a whole lot of fucking, bro. Polygamy is definitely not gonna work. I can promise you this one. Polygamy is
well, they already do. They already doing it.
Well, no, I mean for black women though. Again, that's that, but it's not working.
Future, it was 8.
No, I think he's at like maybe 6 or 7. But I don't
think Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne is like the same, like 6 or 7. I think the record.
Steven Jackson.
I don't know how many Steven Jackson said 5. Steven Jackson said 5.
So they already doing it by de facto.
Yeah, but listen, and this is my thing, man. They're still not satisfied, Edward. They're still not satisfied. We're trying to fucking do the impossible and not only make a woman happy, but to make
NBA YoungBoy is on 2.
Nah, NBA YoungBoy got I think 3 baby mamas by now, bro. At least 3. Ain't no telling how many infectees he got. I don't know how. Again, that you already know what time it is. If a bitch got a baby by NBA YoungBoy, she gonna have to have a C-section. Goddamn it. But anyway, if you know what I mean. But anyway, listen, black women, all of these dicks are not working for you. Okay, y'all want the dicks. Y'all are getting the dicks. You're still not satisfied. Y'all are getting these kids and 18 years of hustling and all this other shit or whatnot. It's still not working out for you. Nas, anybody? Nas' baby mama, Carmen, broke. 18 years of fucking child support and all this other shit, broke. Nothing to show for it. 50 Cent's baby mama, 18 years of fucking what's the name? Got to file bankruptcy after her kid's 18th birthday, broke. Nothing to show for it. Exorbitant amounts of child support monthly. And what did the women did? Not only did they squander it away, they did nothing good with it to even make themselves better in the long term or the back end. So even that, y'all don't even know how to play the fucking child support hustle, black women. I'm trying to help you. Help me help you. Again, Lee, my man said hung low. All right. Hey, they there for you, man. These Asian men are ripe for the picking. Okay, y'all put that magical box on them, and they'll be mesmerized. Because remember, y'all have the best fucking vaginas in the world, and it will solve everybody's problem. Okay, they what the fuck? What's the problem here? Why are y'all still worried about what black men are doing? Black men are dusty. Black men are broke. Black men are down low. Black men aren't good fathers. There's nothing positive y'all have to say about black men. So why are y'all even concerned with black men wanting you? You know who I don't worry about wanting me? A ugly bitch. Okay? That's how men think about it, and that's how y'all should think about black men. Black men are just ugly ass niggas. Since y'all don't ever make fucking distinctions anyway, black men are just ugly niggas. And now y'all think that just like y'all think that the white dude is the attractive guy, just make the Asian guy the attractive guy, and everybody wins. Y'all get to start your own new race. Listen, then y'all actually get to be the mother of something. Y'all get to be the origin of the new race. Women, black women, y'all have your nice little blazing kids. It'll have the good hair. It'll have the features. It'll have all those things that y'all want from the white man and so on and so forth. And y'all can create your own beauty standard. You can say that black women are the origins of this new wave of beauty. Look at all this thought I done put into this shit, man. I'm giving y'all the fucking look. I'm not even charging y'all for this. It's free. Okay? You know what I'm saying? This is free. This is free for y'all. Asian men are left without a whole lot of women to choose from because there's a deficit in women, and their women don't like them as it is already. Women, Asian women date out the most. You guys claim that everybody wants you, even though they really don't, because you guys are chosen the most interracially. I mean, chosen the least interracially. There's a reason for that. And you guys are even having to face the grips of, dudes only using you for sex and things like that on these dating apps. Where's the problem here? What am I missing, man? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing?
Mr. Fantastic, you're not missing anything. I think it's gotten so bad. I done had chicks tell me, like Latina and white, they was like, oh well, we know black women want white men and other men for to have a mixed baby. So if they know it, man, it's got bad out here. Everybody, the book's out on black women already. The ones that swirl, that's why they complain so much. And you notice the ones that swirl, where they complaining about? California. What's the problem in California? Black men got choices. They don't have to deal with you. It don't matter where, north, no Cal or a southern. You got choices, so you don't have to deal with them. And so they like, oh well, it's black men this and that. It's like, no, nobody wants to deal with a masculine man. Like, no, it's my mom's from South Central. And she was married for 30 plus years. So what's the excuse? And she was a dark-skinned woman. So what's the excuse?
Hey, man, again, I don't know what the excuse might be or might not be or any of that shit, man. All I'm saying is I'm trying to help here. Again, black men are trying to figure out the black woman male relation issue, and it's not just us. Okay, it's not just y'all not just having problems with us. Y'all having problems with every man of every race. For one, they're not even choosing you, and even if they do choose you, it's not lasting that long. Or you know what I'm saying? Or you guys are coming to find out the ugly truth that they only want you for sex. They don't want you for anything long term. You know what I mean? It's like the scene in what was it? Monsters Ball. You know, when the dad told Halle Berry that she's just a fling. You know, make me feel good. Make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? They gotta the meat. Yep. Listen. Shout out to Black Curls again. Yeah, man. You got it. The last breed. What's up, bro? Bro, Tarana Burke is engaged, man. Tarana Burke. You can't even use the unattractive excuse anymore. Tarana Burke was able to get a fucking what's the name? We got my man. Real quick. Tariq Nasheed said it best. Black women are mad because black men have options, and they hate it because all the negative talk about black men didn't work. Exactly. And I'm not a Tariq Nasheed supporter at all. But bro, that's absolutely true. Again, the lie that they told all over these years about black men as being the worst possible thing like ever, to pretty much just keep, what I mean, them us their little secret and only to them, it's been uncovered, man. People are seeing what's really going on with black men. So, but we got our man Chinese writing DK Polyglot.
Polyglot, yeah. That's me. But yeah, man, I've been living out here and I've been coming back and forth to East Asia for about 25 years now. I basically turned away from BA dubs when I was 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? And basically what I've seen, like living out here in Japan and traveling all the time to South Korea, Taiwan, and China is, especially in China, there's a lot of BA dubs that go to China because China had a low barrier to entry as far as getting in there and getting jobs and stuff like that. So they're going over to China thinking that, these Asian dudes are going to be simping for them and all this and that. And they get curbed hard and disillusioned. It's insane.
Oh, wow.
And the same sense of entitlement that these Black American women have towards Black American men, when they get outside of the U.S., they have that same sense of entitlement to men from African countries. For any man who's Black, they have the same sense of entitlement. I've met Jamaican sisters who look attractive. They look beautiful on the outside, but when you talk to them, it's all garbage. You know what I'm saying? It's like some of them, not just Jamaicans, but women from the Caribbean, the ones from Europe, usually from France and the UK. You know what I'm saying? The ones from North America as well. Basically, mostly Anglophone countries, English-speaking countries, like the Black females from there. It's like they're just so mentally messed up and toxic. Not all of them, but enough of them for it to be a serious problem. And I've seen it because I use this app called WeChat, which is it's a mainland Chinese app, and it does everything that Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and even PayPal does, but all in one app. And I was meeting a lot of them on WeChat when I first signed up for it. So I went out to China to connect with the Black communities out there. Like Shanghai has a great Black entrepreneurial networking community. They support each other's businesses and everything, and there's a lot of brothers from all over the world that are out here living quietly in Asia. But, the funny thing about it, though, is that what I've seen in these countries is like they come out here and they think that that they're going to be able to get these Asian dudes to simp for them. They're going to think these dudes are going to be passovers. They got these weird fantasies in their head, and they get curbed hard even if they make it to the dude's bed. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them don't even get that far. Pump and dump is how they get treated out here. And that's the attractive looking ones.
Damn, DK. So DK Polyglot, hold on. So you mean to tell me, man, my whole plan is ruined because you mean to tell, hold on, DK, you telling me, brother, a culture and a region where men are in desperate need of women because there's not enough women to go around, compounded with the fact that their women don't even like them and they date out for other men before they choose them, their own race of women date out. That if you were to put a Black American woman, even an attractive one, a mildly, so let's say from 6s and above over there in China, they still not feeling them like that, man. They not motherfucking a rare, jade stone and dragon claw and tiger penis, man. They not treated like that, brother, over there.
Well, I gotta tell you how it is in most of these Asian countries. When it comes to the women in these, when it comes to the men in these Asian countries, the men they usually don't date out. Now the women in these countries will, because that's just the way the society is ordered. And the interesting thing about it, when I sit back and I look at it, is it's not so much a race thing. Like a lot of these Asian countries, they start screaming anti-Black racism, this and that. And that's just not the case, because I don't experience the same kind of crap that they experience because of how they conduct themselves. And basically, that's what it is, because they don't try to fit in with the culture of other people. They don't try to figure out the cultural norms and understand the local people. They go in there and try to dictate their way of doing things, and they try to bring the ratchet shit to these other parts of the world. Now, these other parts of the world, they have their own ratchet culture, but it's different than the ratchet culture that the U.S. typically has. And the crazy thing about it is even if a BA dub looks like Beyonce, but she still has that masculine demeanor and that rebellious Jezebel spirit thriving in her, the moment she opens her mouth or does anything with her body language that expresses or demonstrates that, dudes just from those countries, they just lose interest. I mean, I have Japanese homeboys that have lowriders. They have Cadillacs, they have Cutlasses, they have Impalas. If you send me an email later, I'll send you a video and pictures that I took walking down the street in Yokohama where I live at, where you could see these dudes out here doing their thing. But the funny thing about it is even these dudes that are interested in Black American culture and interested in linking up with Black American people, the moment they realize that the person isn't about shit, you know, pretty much a Daggle or a Pookie Ray Ray, they lose interest in them and don't even want to talk to them anymore. And so a lot of these BA dubs, they just don't get it, that they gotta bring their A game. They really gotta try to figure out how they could understand the people around them instead of trying to force the people around them to understand them when they go to other countries. And that's one of their biggest problems. They just can't get what they want.
Damn, Black. So Black, I tried Black women, but hey, there's still, if there's a will, there's a way. Y'all just got to be willing, man. See, again, y'all are not going to get away. And this is a funny thing too. And I forget who said it. It was one of the brothers in this space. I forget who it is, man. If y'all remember who it is, by all means, remind me or, you know, quote them. But and it's plain and simple as day. Black women are aware and fully understand that they're going to have to submit to a man. They just refuse for it to be a Black man. That's why I say my Asian theory will still work, because they know when they go, and you've seen them change. You've seen them, their approach, their demeanor, everything down to their mannerisms, their vernacular, everything change for that white guy, that Hispanic guy, the Asian guy, whoever, so on and so forth. So Black women know what submission is. They know what femininity is. It's just that they're unwilling to do it for Black men. So
I'd agree with you on that, but also sometimes they refuse to do it for any man until they get curbed so hard so many times to where they'll start to do it for non-Black men because their pride won't allow them. Because I've seen it out here in Japan. I've seen like Black American women or Black Western women, you know, they try to push that stuff with these Japanese dudes, and most of these Japanese dudes, they'll give it like a few weeks or whatever, and then they just check out. It's crazy to see it. They just check out because they're not with that bullshit. So then after a while, they start doing this whole fake femininity thing, you know, and it's just crazy because I tried to be nice to them when I first started noticing them coming out here, because I've been out here since like the early 2000s, and like around 2008 when the economic crash in the US hit, I started noticing more BA dubs coming out here. And the funny thing is at the time when I started noticing an influx, I was dating a sister from Ethiopia, real dark-skinned sister. She was Oromo tribe. And those are the really dark Ethiopians. And the funny thing about it is that, you know, I brought her around some BA dubs because I didn't know any better at the time, right? Because I hadn't been in touch with what's going on in America at that point for more than 10 years. So I didn't really figure out, you know, how fucked up America had become in terms of dating options, you know, the shit going on in the community. Mm-hmm. And because I had checked out a long time ago. But the funny thing was when they found out that my girl was Ethiopian, and they were like, how come you speaking in a funny language to her that doesn't sound like Japanese? And I was like, oh, that's because I speak a little Amharic, you know, and she's learning Japanese. And like, but why aren't you using English? And I'm like, well, because she don't speak English. And I'm like, well, she's not really Black. And I'm like, wait a minute. How are you going to tell me she's not really Black when she's straight from Africa and darker than you? You know, and they just got all mad. They couldn't take it, you know, but I guess what it boils down to is she wasn't one of them and they couldn't handle that.
But you know what, Polygot, that's what we saying though, bro. I know we've all seen the meme. I use a meme. I use that meme as a thumbnail in one of my past, you know, dark skin or like colorism topics. Mm-hmm. When it's to the advantage of Black women, you know, expressing the beauty of the Black woman and, you know, the complexity and, you know, the all of these great things, right? They're all the same. But as soon as you, as a Black man, American Black man, choose that same woman that was just as beautiful because she's simply Black and has, you know, melanin, Black girl magic. Oh, she ain't Black. She ain't really Black though, because she, you know, she's something else. She's African. The African people ain't Black. That distinction is made then when it comes to a Black woman losing out, especially a man that she can see herself, you know what I'm saying, gaining something from, you know, somebody that's he's well off, or you know, she's attracted to him, or he's successful, or he brings anything to the table that will be a benefit to her over that African woman, over the Afro Latina, over you know, the Blasian or what have you, right? Then the distinction has to be made. But as long as it's just something in general that could, you know, bring anything positive to her her view, then everything's cool and fine.
Yeah. And I saw the same shit in Kenya because I went to Kenya in December 2018, you know, and I stayed out there for 2 weeks because even though I'm Black American, originally from LA, my best bro out here, I mean, me and him, the only thing that doesn't make us brothers is that we didn't come out of the same pussy into the world. We're literally like, I mean, for real. I mean, I went to Kenya to kick it with his people over there, you know, and I felt like I was about to be adopted into the tribe. I got so close with them. And it was funny, though, because, you know, when we got there, we were just chilling, and me and this one white Canadian dude who came with us that we're close with, you know, and he's down too. But the funny thing is, me and him, we mobbed through the Central Business District in Nairobi, and we saw a lot of shit. And one thing that was funny to me is I noticed that there was two like Pookie Ray Rays like trying to talk to like these Kenyan women. And in Kenya, you know, a lot of people speak English, you know, but, you know, I'm trying to learn that Swahili, that Kikuyu, and that Luo languages, right? The local tribal shit. But the funny thing is I saw these Pookie Ray Rays like trying to talk to these girls, you know, and it was funny because you're in the CBD, the Central Business District. And it was funny because it seemed like these women were like confused by like what these guys were saying, you know? So I walked up to them and I was like, Una semana kingerese, you know, that basically is Swahili, means you speak English. And they were like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I just walked off because I thought, well, maybe it was a language thing, you know, maybe they couldn't communicate. And then when they said, no, we understand English, I was like, okay, bye. And I just left because I realized, oh, they're trying to run game. And then I just kind of listened as we were walking away and I could just hear it. And it was just funny to me, you know, that these dudes, they were trying the same game that they use in the US, but that shit don't work in some countries.
Yeah, man. We got Sigma Jones in the building. What's up, Sigma?
Hey, long time no see, Mr. Fantastic. How y'all doing?
You got it, man. What's up with you?
Hey, I won't keep y'all too long. I just wanted to come up here like DK and kind of give my viewpoint. Because I'm one where I'm actually friends with some Japanese guys from Japan. And one time I actually had a chance to talk to them during a party and everything. And the subject kind of got on to interracial dating and marriages, whatnot. So this is like a group of these three guys, Japanese guys I was talking to. And I just asked them, like, what's their opinion of Japanese guys dating Black women or marrying Black women? Now, keep in mind, these are Japanese, so they're not, so to speak, the end-all, be-all for Asian men and everything. This is just their viewpoint. And they all agreed that it would be hard for them to marry a Black woman because they have seen how Black women treat Black men, and they feared they're going to get the same treatment.
So damn, the word's already out, man. See, well, I tried Black women. I tried. I mean, everybody knows, man. That's the whole thing.
And to me, you know, that's just, you know, how they feel. Like, obviously, they don't speak for all Japanese men and everything, but based on their conversations, you know, if they're seeing this from afar, then you can only imagine how other races of men are seeing things from afar. So just thought I'd drop that little nugget in there for y'all.
Damn, man. See, I tried, man. You know, that's I don't know, man. See, yeah, man. See, look, y'all fucking it up worldwide, man. Y'all fucking it up worldwide. What's going on here? I had this perfect plan, or I just thought, like, for sure, man. You know, y'all will learn a new language, a new culture. You know, Asian people are you know, just, man, so disciplined in things, bro. And come to find out, damn, they don't want y'all either. Damn, man. What's up, Silent? What's going on, bro?
Oh shit, you know, man, just your average fucking black guy walking two exotic hounds in the Dallas suburbs and some Satin 5s.
Okay, I hear you.
Yeah. So I was like, let me tune in and see what y'all talking about. It was a fucking good time to tune in. I'm on a stroll, bro. What's good, bro?
Shit, nothing much, man. Just trying to help black women out more than they're trying to help themselves, man. They're doing a lot of complaining. I'm trying to come with solutions, man. You know, they always say black men ain't building, black men ain't fucking, you know, bringing them to the table, man. And I'm trying, bro. I mean, you know,
shit. I don't know about y'all, but you see where I live the fuck at. What are you talking about? I'm built very well, man. So, fuck them, man. Y'all still on that mission to civilize, man. Fuck them. Motherfucker ain't on board, bro. You know what? It's a big fucking ship.
Well, there's a big
dick attached to the front of it. So get on and get off.
I'm trying to throw them at least a life raft, man, because like I said, I don't think they understand it. Like once black dudes leave them alone, bro, like, bro, that's gonna be a sad world, man. That's gonna be a sad world for black women. If black men leave y'all alone for like another, let's say 10 to 15%, man, it's bad, bro. It's bad out here for y'all. Y'all were complaining before about, you know, no protection and none of this shit and so on and so forth. Bro, these younger cats coming up are you know, these and again, y'all got competition. These young girls know what's up too. Y'all got
what's crazy, man, is like I'm about to be 40 like next month, bro. And I'm at the prime of my life, man. I got every fucking thing I want and need out of life. And shit's about to explode this summer to another level. And I think, man, I'm about to go ahead and make something, you know, long term. You know, I've been talking about the little Persian chick I've been talking to on and off for a minute. I think I might go ahead and do that. It's going to anger a lot of my sister friends and shit because they always giving me shit about me dating other girls.
Silent. Go for that Persian chick, because when I was in law school, the Iranian chicks, the Persians, man, they were real cool, because when they saw that I was learning Arabic and then I understood a little Farsi, they were all with it, man. So yeah, link up with them Iranians, with them Persian chicks, and learn Farsi, bro. It's gonna carry you far, because I had invitations from them, you know, to actually go with them to Iran and stuff like that and to kick it. But I was kind of nervous because I believed a lot of the American media propaganda bullshit about Iran back then. But it's a beautiful country and a beautiful culture. The thing is, as long as you're a thinking, you know, upstanding man, and you understand their culture, you learn it and the language too, you'll be in. Because I had this one brother that I used to kick it with, and his cousin was in a Ukrainian and Russian women, and he taught himself Russian. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he was originally from Cleveland, but I met up with him when he moved to LA. And his cousin was learning Farsi, and he was also getting at these Iranian chicks. And I introduced him to some of the ones that I was in law school with, and he hit it off, and he got married to one and had a gang of kids.
Oh, yeah, because, I mean, it's going to work, because with their culture, man. Now, here's the thing. You can't be on no fuck shit and think you about to deal with a quality Arab chick, right? But if she's quality, man, you're going to have to be about your business. But if you're about your business, you're going to have your wifey right there. That's real talk. That's their fucking culture, bro. But, you know, you got to come correct. But if you come correct for good brothers out here, man, bro, hey.
Hey, fantastic. I got a thing at 4:30, but thanks for having me.
Game changer. What's good, Playboy?
Keith, fantastic.
Hey,
one holiday,
bro. After this gets done.
Oh yeah, most definitely. All right, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, man. Listen, bro. I tried again. I mean, I don't understand how black women can be on any and every version. Again, y'all literally track down another version of social media that's not even America based. TikTok is fucking Asian based, bro. TikTok is an Asian app. I hope everybody knows that, right? Everybody knows.
Fantastic. That. I'll catch you later, Playboy. Hey, peace to the chat. Peace. Hey.
Yeah. All right, DK, you've been over there. So how long has TikTok been around, bro, that you know of?
I first started using TikTok in like 2014, and it was just a lot of fun, like silly videos that people were making on TikTok, you know. So I kind of got out of it for about a year and a half. I stopped using it because it was just too distracting, but it was entertaining though. But yeah, it's like it's localized. So the thing about TikTok is, me being out here in Japan, I see mostly like videos from Japan that show up in the TikTok feed when I go in and check on it. But yeah, I've been seeing this since like 2014, 2015, about that long.
Oh yeah. So TikTok has been around, and it just hit America by storm within the last year or so, right?
Yeah.
Especially over here, like within the last since 2020, because everybody been doing these dumbass, dance challenges or whatever the fuck and all this stupid shit, right? So you got an app that's again not even American made or American fucking targeted. Y'all get on there, and because people are again on a foreign app praising women of other cultures, you got men of black men who may say they want somebody else or whatever the fuck. Now black women are there and young black girls are there trying to fucking get sympathy from the world because you're not the first choice of a boy you may like. Listen, I keep telling y'all, man, all y'all doing is you're wearing out your sympathy, your sympathy card, man. Y'all done swiped that shit too many times, man. You know, like you had that fucking debit card that you done had for like, you know, you get like a 3-year run on a debit card usually, right? And you swipe the shit so much the magnetic strip start wearing off that bitch, you gotta get a new one. Black women, this is y'all. Just like niggas with the race card, y'all are even closer, okay, to the sympathy card and people giving a damn or giving a fuck about what y'all talking about, because everybody just sees you as this raging, complaining bitch. Okay, black men already understand this. We know it, but now other people are starting to look on the outside, looking in and starting to see. Now we know why these niggas are choosing everybody else but you, because y'all expect y'all are entitled. Y'all are trying to pretty much tell niggas the only people they can have is you. White men are out here fucking making this fucking campaign about white women that date out. Matter of fact, like I said, that's a rule. For white people, once you go black, you can't come back. A white dude, I heard this from a white man himself, real life white man. Once you go black, you can't come back. You walk around here with that motherfucking that asymmetrical haircut. You know, I only fuck dudes start kits, the fucking tattoos, the visible tattoos outside of your you know, on your chest and shit. And we not talking like no Led Zeppelin and no hard rock tattoos and no shit like that. You know, the nigga tattoos like praying hands or you know, only God can judge me, or cat paws. Yeah, well, now tramp stamps are trying to, but you know, nigga tattoos. You see that you get a white dude sees you with them, you are banned. No, ma'am. I smell the nigga on you. Nope. Nope. You won't get me. You can't come back. Nope. Go on back over there with Tyrone. Go holler at fucking Daquan. You won't get me. You may get one of us, but it won't be me, honey. I'm out. Okay. Black men are again, black women, black men are doing the same thing. It's in the inverse. Okay. They're not even fucking denying you. They're just running off to another fucking race of women. All right. And I'm telling you, they're starting. What this is showing you that it's starting earlier and earlier. Because see, back in the day, y'all dark-skinned chicks was complaining about the light-skinned women, right? And the fallacy with the light-skinned women thing was that it wasn't enough light-skinned women to go around for you guys to actually be affected. Okay. It was a win-win for y'all, because see, being that we only had access to and only knew about before the social media age, you know, before brothers promoted travel and all those things, and brothers actually getting passports and things and going around the world, and even actually being able to see beautiful women out all around the world in real time. See, while y'all were abusing social media, black women, you know, these dumbass challenges and for the dick challenge and all this shit and so on and so forth, right? All these other women around here, you know, getting all cute, using all the filters, doing all this shit, you know, taking a couple pictures with in fashion over this, fashion over that, you know, going around a whole bunch of black dudes and, you know, showing that they interested in them and shit. And they've been slowly building their stock and planting the fucking mind, planting the seed in the mind with these black dudes that, hey, we like you too. We like you too. Oh, and these white girls been eating cornbread and going to the gym and all this and getting ass. I mean, everybody can buy ass now. I mean, hell, even more black chicks buy ass.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow. I didn't know it was
Facts.
like that. I seen women doing squats, doing hella squats at the gym to get that Brazilian booty.
Yeah,
I see Japanese girls at the gym, like they just be going hard, not just on the treadmill, but I notice most of them, they tend to do certain exercises that actually build up the muscles in that part of their body, and they're real careful about what they eat. So I used to be surprised when I first came out here and I first started meeting some of the thick Japanese, Taiwanese, and thick South Koreans. When I say thick, I'm not talking US style thick. I'm talking they got a nice P-shaped round ass, flat stomach, and nice sized titties, and they be in the gym working out, and they be real careful about what they eat to try to maintain that physique.
Yeah, you talking about a natural ass, bro. Straight natural.
See, and I'm telling you, man, like you said, hey, this Queen of Spades shit, bro, that ain't just for these motherfucking what's name no more, bro. I'm telling you, these they out here, they hunting.
Some of them don't even speak English. That's the crazy thing. Some of them don't speak English, and you wouldn't know it that's what they want, but they can't go out there and get it because of, you know, the rules in their culture or because of their demeanor. But it's kind of funny because I've met and dated some of these chicks out here who it's like you wouldn't really think much about the way she looks because of how she dressed. She doesn't show off her body when she dressed. But, you know, if you get close to her and the first time you get them clothes off and you see her in that lingerie, you're like, damn, how are you hiding all of this under them clothes?
Yeah, man.
You know, and it's just a trip. And I try to warn brothers that come out to certain parts of the world that to be careful not to fall in love with the first woman that they meet. Because when my cousin came out here to visit me about a year and a half ago, it was crazy because he was damn near catching feelings for almost every chick that we met because just their femininity, he wasn't used to that. Their femininity alone was seductive enough. And I was like, yeah, she's cute, but there's going to be hotter chicks at this next event that we're going to go to. We're going to the festival in Shibuya. There's going to be a lot more hotter chicks. Don't settle on this one. And he's like, no, man, you don't understand. I'm like, I do understand. I've been here. Trust me on that. And then he always ends up saying, man, I'm glad I listened to you.
See,
you know, but yeah.
And again, man, like I said, by all means, bro, this is what I can tell you. And as black men, what we're going to do, and we've been doing, especially in this space with each other, is this, bro. We're going to give you the best fucking advice, man, and put you in the best possible position for yourself. Especially when it comes to these females, these women. We will give you the good, bad, and the ugly. And by all means, bro, you know, if I gotta motherfucking have my son, his happiness and his security in life and so on and so forth. And, you know, he got some little Asian chick or you know, Hispanic chick or whoever trying to holler at him and so on and so forth. They got both parents and they're cultured and all these things. Hey, I'm going to definitely encourage him. Hey, brother, you're doing good, son. Stay on the track you on. All right, if you want to dabble and play over here in, you know, black girl land, by all means, have your fun. But your business, your long-term shit for really building shit, nah, that's not the place for you, brother. All right.
Well, the other thing is this, not to look at women from other cultures and other races with rose-colored glasses, because there are daggles out here, like some of the Japanese reggae dancers in Osaka and Tokyo. They see the daggle shit and they want to gravitate towards that. Just like women in countries where they don't have that feminist bullshit, they see that these feminist women have some kind of a voice. And they like that and they gravitate towards that and they think that there's a power to that. But then when they take on that ideology themselves and they see they end up being miserable and alone, then they turn away from that stuff. So the other thing to keep in mind is even though a chick may have both of her parents in the home, they may lead a good model for her. She may be seduced by the media shit that she sees from American music videos and American social media shit. And she may choose to rebel against her upbringing and her culture and go after that anyway. In a way, if you think about it, it's kind of the reverse of thinking black men who decide to do their own thing and reject the daggle culture or the, you know, and go where they fit in, you know, go to what they gravitate towards, go to other cultures and other societies whose beliefs and values match their own and turn away from the daggle culture they were raised in. So let's not be too naive and think, well, because she has both of her parents, middle class family.
Again, that's the probable and possible, bro. That's the probable and possible. It's possible, yes, but the probability of, you know, the statistics and everything leads to 2-parent households and things. People usually, you know, end up on a better track, making better decisions and things like that. But by all means, I'm not one of these. Hey, the you know, white is right or Asian is right. Or, you know, Hispanic is right, guys. It's not me by any means. But again, me looking out for my own and so.
Yeah, but you're right about the statistics because it's a much higher probability they're on the right path if they come up in a good, strong family structure.
Yeah,
definitely both parents.
But yeah, man. That's my joint for that, man. For the most part, y'all got anything else to add to it, bro? I'm gonna go ahead and shut this thing down. Game Changer got something going on, and then I think Ty got something coming up too. So between them two brothers, man, I think Ty's coming up at 8.
Yeah, Ty got something in 30 minutes. I think I see.
Yeah. What time is it over there now? It's like 8:40 in the morning for me on Tuesday.
Oh, it's 7:38 here, bro. Where I'm at.
At night or in the morning?
Night.
It's 6:38 here.
I'm Eastern Standard Time, so it's 7:38 p.m. where I'm at.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I got about another 90 minutes before I got to head out.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, man. Listen, I black women is still a possibility. Again, possibility and probability is the two things. Y'all, hey, it's what you make of it, as the wise man told the guy in the crowd, the bird. Okay. There's plenty of Asian men out here for y'all to, for the taking. If you play your cards right, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot, you should be able to pull one. You should be able to get one of these guys, man. That's the way I'm seeing it. I'm just saying that's the way I'm seeing it, man. Sharkeisha,
yeah.
Sharkeisha.
If they learn the language and learn the culture, then they have a better shot, because a lot of quality folks that are even open to dating you and getting serious with you, for you, not because of some image they have of your race or your ethnic or national origin or whatnot. Most of those kind of people don't even speak English and have no real interest in America per se. So if you learn about their language and learn about their culture, you'll increase your chances of getting somebody of quality, no matter what your gender is.
Okay, that's cool. All right. Well, man, y'all know how we do, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, man. I appreciate y'all really participating. All the support I got today, man. I really, really appreciate that. Sharkeisha, no. Look, man. Black women, especially dark-skinned black women, only you can fix triple I syndrome, the intrinsic inferiority and insecurity complex. Only you can fix it. And the only way you're going to start fixing it is if you focus on actually, healing and encouraging self-esteem amongst the next generation of black women, versus you guys keep perpetuating and feeding them the bullshit about people not wanting them over their skin tone. There are too many dark-skinned women. For one, that the dark-skinned woman is the majority, or the darker-skinned person is the majority. The lighter is the minority. Okay, that's just fact. Genetically, it's facts. Okay, and then secondly, again, when you look at marriage and the black women that have been in, dark-skinned women that have been in relationships, so on and so forth. Now, there are plenty of dark-skinned women out here getting chose, man. All right, plenty of them. Okay, plenty of dark-skinned women out here getting chosen, or that's already been chosen. So again, until you guys start really dealing with the true issues of a lack of femininity, unwillingness to submit to black male authority, and conforming to a wife role or woman role dynamic in a relationship, man, y'all gonna keep lying to yourself, and you keep finding yourself more and more alone. And I can promise you this, I guarantee you this. Once black men don't want you anymore, no one will. Okay? Once black men are no longer fucking, knocking at the door of black men are no longer knocking at the door of black women, bro, to be pursued, no one else is gonna come knock on that door. Promise you. All right? Charles Abrams, hey, you ain't never lied, brother. Hey, you know how we get down. Exactly. But by all means, man, I appreciate y'all. And that's all that, and I'll catch you on the next one.